Fuck! I forgot Sari bot again. I'm so bad. I literally put my headset on also, and then immediately my eye starts stinging, and I'm like, what? Why? I'm not even sweating. Gugh. Gugh. Okay. Wow. 2,105 followers. Them femboys are popular. You know, I'm so used to game trailers happening after beach days that I'm kind of at a loss for jokes today. I don't know what to tell you. Hi, Ish. Ironforge, oh no, it's time to go back. Hi, Yuli. Hi, Granjita. I didn't update my title. And I didn't set up my second camera. Info successfully updated. Hi, Trombe. Let's get started. Hi, Ronmu. Dude, yesterday's walk was so fucking long. I literally passed out for like 3 to 4 hours in VR after that. I was fucking gone. Hi, Archangel. But yesterday was super productive. Was it super productive? I guess I shouldn't say super productive, but the thing I wanted to do, I got done. And I'm very excited to like get to the walking part so I can show that off, test it out, make sure it's working. Sentinel knows how to find me. Sentinel knows how to check the camera and whatnot. Hi, Hobbit. Ankle lifts. You are too tall to be here. Hi, Gana. Hi, Cairo. Keep your feet on the ground. I am not too tall to be here, okay? I'm actually... Based on the size of this map, I actually think they size it about just right for humans. I'm like... Here, let me show you. You know, if you look at this little thing next to the stairs here, it looks right. And like, dude, these stairs, these actually look like the right size just 4 steps. Like walking up these, those are spaced out nice. Where am I in my room? Yesterday for you was crazy. 11.5 miles is a new personal record. It's not a new personal record. It's actually 0.2 short. It's probably the second best. I'm pretty sure it's the second best. We have done an 11.7. Hi, Senril. Hi, Joe. It was not the longest we've ever gone, though. It was, okay, when I did the 11.7, though, there was no incline. I think I had, like, one at the end. Trombe was fucking us with the incline yesterday. He's a dwarf IRL, Yesterday if he was crazy. I thought he was a gnome. I hate these two. Hi, Kari. Yeah, dwarves love building shit big and wild despite being one of the smallest races. Hi, Hobbit. Hi, Ish. Damn crazy times. Wave. It was a long walk yesterday, but it was fun. You don't hate us? Of course not. The last 10-minute increase to 12 incline was diabolical, but it was like also 6 or like 8 before then. I don't remember. I think it was like 2 for most of it. Then it became 4. Then it became 5. Then it became 6. I don't actually know. You know what? If I had looked at the graph on the treadmill more closely, because my treadmill shows a graph from like start to finish, and it shows the incline increases. So anytime I like stop, it'll show like a down and back up like blip in the graph, and so I can actually see like all the times I stop and walk, but I can also see the elevation like slowly step up. Hi, Trogdor. I was so damn tired that I slept through the whole walk. It was a 4.5 hour walk, like almost 5. I think it was like 4:50 or something. It was, dude, this audio track has the roughest transition loop. Whatever. It's fucking stun locking me. I was so damn tired that I slept through the whole walk. Okay. Hi, Oku. Yeah, must have been nice. I didn't get sleep. I did get a nice nap after. I went to Games Done Quick after in Festival Plaza. And it was, I slept in the bed in the arcade. Big mistake. Ugh, big mistake. That is not a low traffic, quiet place to take a nap. If I was in a Festival Plaza by myself or with like 1 or 2 others, that'd be a great place. But in an 80-man instance Festival Plaza, no. I just watching Games Done Quick on the side monitor. I haven't really been watching it, but I've been listening to it anytime I go to take a nap in a world, because I've been just napping in the Festival Plaza for the past 3 days. I did see that there was a Path of Exile 2 speedrun, making character to clearing Act 4, and it took like 3 hours, and I was like, what? That sounds fucking awesome. And so I kind of wish I had seen that. I did check the schedule for today. There is a Pokemon run at 4:40, I think. And I'm not sure if that's my time or Eastern or Pacific. I'm assuming my time. Hello. But, for the runs today, that was the one that caught my interest. I'm just tired of the horror block. Someone just watch the VOD. How the fuck are they speedrunning Animal Crossing? I assume finishing the bell goals. I assume it's a, time to, finish Tom Nook's thing and being like, yep, all those goals are done. Seeing this bean everywhere today. Hi, Devilgated. Yeah, Devilgated. Devilgated is one of those, like, I'm in 5 streams at once type of person. We are at Armples. The speedrun I'm really sad that I missed was the, Hi, Oni. There was a Mega Man Battle Network speedrun. And I was like, oh, man. That would have been fucking awesome to see. I might go check the VOD still, but VODs are hard for me. Me finding stuff to watch before Yuli goes live is like wandering through Silent Hill. Hi, Techno. Good morning, Lynn. Already busy at work, Lynn? Well, I hope it slows down and goes fast, and I hope it slows down and there's not many customers for you to deal with. And I hope it goes fast and that you're like, oh wow, 5 hours went by. Yay, I can go home. Don't worry, you're in my top 10 femboy streamers I watch. Top 10? Top 10? Hold on. Trogdor, you watch other femboys? What the fuck? What do you mean you watch other femboys? What the hell? You're the most jealous girl I know. You know other girls. Gana hug. With or without weapons, devil. Lunges. Oh boy, lunges. So needy. D. Yulind is my 3rd favorite walking femboy. Okay. Now you're just saying that to hurt me. Because 1, you watch a few other femboys. Sure, I imagine you turn into Kuro now and then. Mizuki. I guess Cairo counts as a femboy. But your third favorite walking one? The others don't even walk. Including or not including Yuli violence. Bang. Like that-ish. Ow. Okay. It's honestly, Cairo. Hi, Dehi. Third favorite femboy named Yulind. Don't worry, in the top 5 pink hair ones. It's... Cairo is a femboy. Like, they are. I just forget that because they're so vanilla when, like, most femboys are just, like, outrageously stupid and degenerate, right? But, like, Cairo's just, like... I always think of them as, like, ace, which is completely different from being a femboy. Hi, Yasu. He is? Yes! My Roman Empire I will never forget. He is Patriot. Chelsea doesn't look so hot. Bro saw my thigh-high pictures, question mark. I thought he just like having boobs. Bedrock, Bugrock, Bread Boy. Hi, Global. I've never played Bedrock Edition. We're lunges. We're lunges. Oh. Oh. We have a lot of fucking news stories from yesterday. Some of them were cool. Some of them were like, oh god, really? I think the big one that everybody's seen in the news, I don't even really want to talk about. Just an earthquake. There was an earthquake off the coast of the Philippines. It was a magnitude 6.7. Oh god, is it politics talk? Kind of techno. I think the big thing from yesterday was Trump was giving some speech. And there's like a 12-second clip of him doing just the craziest, like, it looks like him pretending to give a blowjob. I've looked into the context of it. It's not much better, but... Oh god, if it's politics talk, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7 AM, 6-7 AM, 6-7, 6-7. Yeah, it's his fave dance. It's him talking about trans athletes. Which is like, god, why is this a fucking thing? But I thought he was acting like you. Chogdor. We're talking about someone I like vehemently despise. The humor here is lost on me. He's familiar with the movements. He's not super surprising. He's talking about trans athletes. He's talking about how, you know, they can't lift or anything. And it's like, what the fuck are you... He just makes shit up. He just makes shit up. And he was also complaining about his wife. He was literally like boomer posting, you know, my wife, she tells me not to do this. She says it's unpresidential. It's... The crazy thing is it's not AI. It's so just like bad looking that you look at it and you're like, that's AI. And then you see everybody going, holy fucking shit, it's not AI, it's from his press conference, and you're just like, what? What? Just simply asking him to speedrun a degenerative disorder? Is that too much to ask? Yes, because he's the president and he has money. So he can get treatments that, extend his life a long time that normal people don't have access to. 3 more years, we're slowly getting there. Yes, on one hand, it is just, oh God, thankfully there's only 3 more years of this. The problem is, it's not 3 years of this. There will be consequences, there will be lasting effects. Case in point, Ronald Reagan. We are still dealing with the disastrous effects of Ronald Reagan's presidential terms, and we're probably going to have stuff like that with Trump. I don't know if he lasts 3 years. I hope he doesn't last 3 years. I hope his policies go away very quickly, but Reaganomics, ugh. You know what's a good way to make people forget about the files? Kidnap a president. I wonder if people betting if he goes to jail after term. I meant living. He looking rough as fuck. Yeah, no. When it comes to, you know, I don't know if he lasts 3 years. That could be one of two things. Either him living or him being impeached. Do I expect him to live? I expect him to live like maybe 10 more years, honestly. I'd say given the medicine that he has access to, I think he's going to be around another 10. Will he be fully cognizant in there? No. And that could go in 1 month or 10 years, right? Will, you know, if he gets to a point where he's not really all there, if he's just, you know, a vegetable, will he get impeached? Probably. I don't know. Don't worry, here I said he's going to be vice president for the next election. With how much gambling everything is nowadays. Being impeached doesn't matter much unless he's convicted too. Yeah. He's been impeached 2 times already. Exactly at this point, it's a slap on the wrist. One more lunge of each. Oh. He always has been. Clinton got impeached for getting a blowy. So you're saying if I get the special elixir that turned my hands purple, I can live forever? I don't think I said anything like that. Fucking what? What does that even mean, Trogdor? We're at hamstring. Oh. Give a handy to a smurf. Oh. What? Yeah, no, to talk about the thing from yesterday. No one to head pat. There is, in fact, no one to head pat here. Not phosphate you place in memes absolutely fried me. What was it again? I don't even remember the video. Or I see you mean by the music loops? Dude, it's so harsh and sudden, it's driving me nuts. Venezuela Minecraft. Yes, okay, that one. Yes. Toe touches. We're at toe touches. But I don't remember if you know Ironforge. If you run around the ring, you'll find us. If you are facing the inside of the ring, go left from spawn. So like if the ring is to your back and you're looking at the, I think it's the bank, you go left. If you're looking at the door to what's the name of the zone? What's the dwarf starting zone? I mean, it's a big loop, Hobbit, so you'll get here eventually, but it's, I want to say Casmodan. I'm like, that sounds wrong. I don't think that's it. I forget the dwarf starting zone, but if you're facing outward, So if you're looking at the statues that go out there, you would go right. I went right instead of left. Trying to queue up for BGs. Streakland maintained back to Workland. I hope it goes fast, Techno. Casmo nuts. I've been here for like 16 years. It hasn't changed much. I think the only thing they did to it was in Cataclysm, they added like a tunnel above the statue for flying. No, that might have been there for the waypoint or the waypaths, the flying paths earlier. I think this section here has changed a bit. This is like the little mage area. Hi. I think this this building and the like little fountain area in front of it have changed like once or twice. What are we at? Splits.
The music was like driving me crazy.
Dude, it's. I like the music, and then it just hard stops, and I'm like, why?
On like an 8-second loop, which is insane to me.
It's yeah. We'll get done with it sooner than later. So no more idle game worlds? No, we're going to an idle game world. We're just starting here. Ugh. 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 I don't want to like do the stretches in idle game worlds. Oh. Updating Ironforge. No. Keep this music with unreasonably loud crescendos. Hell yeah. It's the music itself isn't the problem, Ish. The problem is that it just hard cuts. It's like the loop of the music, the audio file. It's like it's just stopping 3 minutes in and then restarting. And it's whoever cut this loop and put it in the world has just bungled it. Or maybe it got like corrupted. I don't know. Hi, Haxie. I miss just playing Ultrich Valley for 8 hours a day. Dude, one of my favorite things was going into Ultrich Valley for like 4 hours, leaving, going to bed, waking up the next day, and queuing into the exact same Ultrich Valley. And it was just like,
that should take forever.
Dude, just the fucking, the fight, the two choke points, the bridge for the Alliance and for the Horde, the ramp up into the area with the final 2 towers. That shit was just...
I was the asshole that was like losing my way around and so like that heals.
Hi, Dodging Doge.
And they couldn't do anything about it because they're playing Paladin, so bubbled.
Thank you for the follow. My big stream Beyond 2 arrived yesterday, so I haven't tried it. But oh my god, the size and weight difference from Index to this is mind-blowing. Yeah, dude, it's tiny. Like, I haven't used my Vive Pro since switching to this. And I feel like if I did, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I had this on my face for 5 years. Oh, the speedrunning to finish the Animal Crossing Museum. Oh, okay. I imagine they're doing like some time changes in the clock for the game, or the system, the console. Oh, the music from the musician's standpoint drives me a little bananas as well. Oh, really? Okay. Time to Zerg. First impression of the big screen Beyond 2 is I feel like I'm going to break this damn thing. I constantly switch between the audio strap and the sling strat, so I'm a little worried about the little nub points. So far, it's been good, but I am like, you know, if I want a big nap, I put the sling strap on. If I'm walking or taking a, like, you know, this isn't going to be a long nap, I will use the standard audio strap. Yulind has a strap. I'm killing this guy. I'm waiting for face tracking mount to come first. Big Stream Beyond 2E with eye tracking. No face tracking and Index with face tracking, but no eye tracking. Not one with both. That's funny. What do you mean question marks? I'm killing this guy. Kimmy. Oh. Oh. 3, 2, 1, 0. I was thinking about 3D printing too. I've just been using the audio strap for sleep, so I disconnect the audio strap and lay it behind my head, over my ears, since I sleep on my back. So my head is still on the pillow. I can see that. I can see that. I can sleep on my back, but with VR, it's a lot easier for me to fall asleep on my side. I also like the aesthetics of sleeping on my side a lot more. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but the sling strap is way better for on my side. The audio strap is like, this thing sucks on your side. Speedrunning stretches today. We are at 27, and we only have squats and plank left. If I had a 3D printer, I could just print my own. Can we go one day without wishing harm on me? That is up to you, Trogdor. That is up to you, and not saying stupid shit. Yeah, that's a you thing. Hi, Logitech. So my head is still on the pillow. I could next day a 3D printer, print the part, get it fast, and ordering one from somewhere in the US, and having it shipped very tempted. Oh my goodness. Dej Logitech. Okay. 420 consecutive streams. Hang on. That's the funny number. Well, actually, that's no longer the funny number. That is a funny number, though. I've 3D printed a few parts for my headsets. It can be super useful. Yeah, and 3D printing, like, let's say I broke one of these nubs off. 3D printing that nub and, like, super gluing it back on does sound like a good solution. Hi, Harley. Peggy's. We are at squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't miss an outfit redeem, did I? I don't think I did. No, there's a few taxes, but... Hi, Kuro. Thank you for the raid. It's nice seeing you have so much fun with Tarkov. Hi, Niampi. Because it's like, oh man, Kuro's playing Tarkov again. But like at the same time, it's like, oh, that means my streamer's having a good time. That means like that's all he wants to do. Which is like, I kind of like seeing a streamer play the same thing over and over. Huh?
Good time is debatable. Good, depending on what he's doing, good time is debatable.
If he's doing it every day for like a month straight, I think that means he's having fun.
We call that Stockholm Syndrome.
No, we don't. You can't call everything Stockholm Syndrome.
Game for 7 years. Stockholm Syndrome.
You cannot call everything Stockholm Syndrome.
I'm not calling everything. I'm just calling Tarkov that.
People play Tarkov? Stockholm Syndrome. People play WoW? Stockholm Syndrome. People play Destiny 2? Stockholm Syndrome. It's a lot from our group. Hi, Max
Destiny
Magic.
2 players are an anomaly. That's what they are. Like, people that play Tarkov love Tarkov, it's just Tarkov does not love us. And most people that play Destiny 2, they don't like Destiny 2, but they still keep playing it.
I feel like they enjoy it. Thank you for the raid, Kuro. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good day, a good stream. Good job today. I'm John Game Suggestion. True. 6-7.
If that game is Xenoblade.
No. He will always mention Xenoblade and harass me with that print, but he will suggest every game. Kyra will literally be like, game exists? Yulind, let's play it. It's the Skibbity Rizzler himself. Gyaru? You fucking got it.
Do I have a recent Gyaru outfit?
A third of your outfits are Gyaru coded.
Just because it's a tan doesn't mean it's Gyaru.
I'm not saying it's full on Gyaru. I'm just saying it's coded, okay? It's adjacent. No, fuck, I'm gooning. He wants to show off the outfit, Skibbity Raid. It's the Skibbity Rizzler himself. Hi, crew. God, I wish I had a low enough IQ to enjoy one single game over and over, man. Jesus. Not seeing you today. Hi. There are also streamers that play the same game and hate it. You do, don't you? I'm John Game Suggestion Gary. Stockholm Syndrome origin is a bank robbery where the cops shot recklessly at the hostages while the robbers didn't want to hurt anyone. No, fuck, I'm gooning. Calm, keep deep breaths. I'd be Gyaru if I didn't burn in the sun like a vampire.
You gotta build resistance to the sun. Don't worry about the possible skin cancer.
I have never met anybody that gets sunburned as fast as I do. It's literally like 5 minutes and I turn red, so. Hi, Nick. How are you? And I'm good. Really does look like a friend's hot single mom. I'm killing you. You don't want to get spray tans together? No. In fact, I saw a recent study that spray tans are, increase the likelihood of, I don't remember if it was skin cancer or something else, but they could be very damaging. Who is the other cutie? This is Small Hobbit. To a Gyaru makeout sesh vid. If it was just one. Okay. Where were we? We did one squat. Frisu, I don't think I want to see you as a Gyaru. I feel like you have to be like the pale emo girl. And any deviation from that would be like, oh, it looks great, Frisu. No, you look great like this. When are you going back? How long were you planning to do this? Oh, this is you from now on. Oh, dude, I took such a hot pic last night. Would defo send to you? Who's the cutie with the pink hair? Fuck, can't make that joke anymore. Oh my god. We need to do our squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High trombone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn squats and heels. 2, 3, 4, 5. That can't be that hard, right? Let me do squats on my tippy toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel a little wobbly, but that's not so bad. Hi, Whisper. Ahoy. Is this an Ironforge map in VR chat? It sure is. Imagine incline in heels. That does sound rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think the one we're going to go to today is Idle Home, the one with the pets. Wow.
Huh?
Idle Home. The one with the you've got the pet.
Oh,
it
like
fights.
the classic one. Okay.
Yeah. It fights the enemy. You can use the sword and be like bop 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 bop, but
I've been there in ages.
I haven't either. But I don't know. I want like 7 idle worlds, or like persistent quest rolls. There's fishing, there's idle cube, there's idle home, there's metal pusher. I need 3 more. There's the elites RNG, and then I just need 2 more. Pets fighting can use a sword.
Pachinko.
Pachinko?
Yeah, I've never been there, so I don't know how good it is, but it's always been there.
Idle City, that was the one of the ones we mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Idle Defense. I don't think I've heard of that one. Let's go to Chow World and have Yulind throw them into the walls. That's not an idle world. That's not an idle game, Trogdor. You just wanted to say I throw chows into walls. Hi, Elijah. I've seen guns in Pokemon, but I never saw Ash pull out a sword. Surely there's a sword at some point in the Pokemon story. I mean, obviously there's things like Leaf Blade and Sword Stance, but I don't know why. I feel like I'm out of breath today, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm literally just like stretching. Yeah, Honage. Oh, there is also just a whole ass Pokemon. 38 to 41. 10 seconds. The game itself, Pokemon Sword. Oh yeah, there is just a Sword Legendary too. 38 start, 41 end. Start off sweaty today. You okay, pal? I'm not sweaty. I just feel like I'm out of breath from the stretches. And I'm like, that's weird. I don't like that. Yulind, I want to go to a gay bar again after nearly 8 years of no bar excursions. Have fun. All because of me, my suddenly remember Pokemon Sword, Shield, and Gun. Could be fatigue from yesterday. 11.5 miles is a fuck ton. Maybe? I don't even drink. You'd have to pay me to go to a bar. That is a very much like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I'm so ready to get out of Ironforge.
Yeah, you just get Mocktail, you vibe with friends.
Pay you how much? I don't know. Depends on the person. I'm taking Yuli to a gay bar. Why did I say gay bar? I'm taking Yuli to a bar.
I think you want to go to the bar now.
No, I don't think I want to go to the bar. If it's Furisu, 20 bucks. If it's Cairo, 147. Better show up at the bar wearing nothing but pasties and short shorts and 6-inch heels for real. The way you're dressed, I'd pay for anything. Good lord. There is a bar in the round one. 2 minutes down, 1 minute to go. Hi, Wheeze. I have a home bar. All the drinkies for me. 45 seconds. This outfit screams cougar. Is that by design? No. It's supposed to be Gyaru. I'll make you take a sip of my beer. Then we'll play Luigi's Mansion arcade game.
The arcade game's actually
Yearning
pretty
to be
good.
harassed in gay bars. 20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gonna sit here with my McDonald's and watch you exercise? Hell yeah. Oh my god. I too am a twink yearning to be harassed in gay bars by dominant trans women. Shut the fuck up, Risu. This actually sounds like a fucking boss date. How much, Yulind? How much what? To take me to the bar? Oh. What do you mean? Don't T-girls love my body type? I'm saying shut up to calling yourself a twink. You only get beers. Bears and 40 plus? No, Frisu has fucking game. She just ruined some of it by opening her mouth. But not all of it. Ooh, I'm quite twinkish though. We cannot deny this, Yulind. I can. I absolutely can. BRB? Okay. Wait. We're just about to switch worlds. Alright, well. I'll just invite Senra once we get to the other one. Worlds. Get me out of here. Get me fucking out of here. No, that's recently visited. Liked worlds. Do I even have Idle Home here? Oh my god, I don't. Okay. I have Idle City. What do I get when I search Idle? Idle Home, Idle Cube, Idle City, Idle Pachinko. Hi, Lurk Mako. Thank you for the follow. Idle Home is actually the popular one. That's one that has the most, like, people in it.
It's one of the oldest ones.
Actually, you know, now that I think about it, it's not even that I want idle worlds, I want, like, daily quest worlds. So fishing was good, but, like...
Fishing, the Metal Pusher world that we just had.
The farming one. Have you been to that one?
No.
I
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Haxie and Sen probably know which one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I know it. Do you remember what it's called? If I look up farming, I get Farming Tycoon. Oh, it might be this. Simple Life? Farming sim inspired by other games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. Idle D's nuts on? Well, you know the rest. Hi, Octal. Ditcherland. We're still here. Ironforge, nah. Stormwind, yeah. Ironforge is okay. I feel like Stormwind has kind of survived the test of time, and Ironforge has not.
Starlight is also just like way easier to navigate.
Yeah. Just by the nature of not being underground.
Taxi's just not gonna say what word it is.
Well, they know it, but they might not know the name. Sen. Sen. Do you know the name of that farm simulator world that, like, it has daily quests for you to do? Okay. I feel like you've been there before, but I think you've been there like me, where it's like once or twice. I don't actually want idle worlds. I want, like, daily task worlds. So things like fishing and the coin pusher. We can try the balloons part. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Farming life simulation game, gardening, bug catching, mining, fishing quest. Fix, inspired by Stardew Valley. Is this... I really wish this description mentioned persistence, though. Published 22, updated 12/29/25. Oh, it's tempting to go to that one. It's tempting. I'll see if I can find it. They should have put the AH in the inner circle. Why is the devil guy in Warframe hot, Yulind? Most of them are hot. What do you mean? Even the ones that aren't hot are, to an extent, hot to somebody. We're gonna try farm with me. We're just gonna try farm with me. Drop portal. If I don't like it, we'll go to a different one. Portal. I looked up Warframes. I disagree. Hold on. Octal Mage. What isn't hot about them? Mary hot, Devil Guy hot, Arthur hot, Aoi hot, Eleanor hot, Armir with glasses off hot, Quincy hot. Where is... Oh, it's up there. There's a lot of fucking menus in my thing. I think this is the one I was thinking of. Oh my god, that's loud though. And does this work for my lighting? I kind of need like a dark spot, and this world is a little bright. Open menu. Press all triggers on VR. Press M on desktop. Oh. Can I turn... Okay. Nope. Settings. Wrist HUD. Day-night cycle. Nope. I didn't want that off. Nope. Oh god, I'm turning everything. The things don't actually match up. Well, they do. They look weird. Okay. I think I got it. Didn't I just fucking turn these off? What? Damn, this lighting makes you look good. Like a shiny Gyaru bimbo. For the Gyaru outfit, I do have tan skin on, and it is the shiny version of it, so. Roth is hot, what the fuck? You are cooked. I don't know, yesterday you were like, this one is known for having big boobs, and it did not? What? How do you not think Saren has big boobs, especially compared to the others? Right, the one with the backwards ramen sign? So I looked at a list and they all looked kind of odd. Time for attempt number 67. At the Eye of Sulphurus on my main character, Yulind, please. Did Frieza redeem this? She did. I'm gonna cry if I don't get Bunny tomorrow. I did kind of want Bunny today, but I knew Frisu wanted Gyaru, and I had told her, show up when redeem Gyaru and you can get it, so. You already know this answer. I want to see if there's a dark room I can walk in, because we've got the lighting thing. We've got the lighting thing to try. Why are there so many fucking pop-ups? I thought I turned those off. It absolutely looks like I turned that off. Notification sounds off, and I'm still getting them. Grr. Whatever. Whatever. I want to find like a somewhat out of the way spot where I'm not gonna get hit by a car or bitten by a bug. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I should just start walking. Let's set up the camera. What world is this? This is Farm With Me 4.6. It was apparently made in May 2022. It was updated December 29th, 25. So it's like 3 years old and still getting updates. And it says, a farming life simulation game, gardening, bug catching, mining, fishing, quests, dating, animals, shopping, and more. Report bugs to my Discord so they can be fixed. Inspired by Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, Sims, and Farm Together. Saren has big boobs for Warframe standards, it's true, but they're not big IRL-wise. Maybe comparatively? There's nothing really to compare them to. I think they're big IRL-wise. I think they're big Warframe-wise. I don't think they're big, like, anime girl and just other media-wise. But, like, IRL, she'd be fucking stacked. Anchor, local, mask, world. Okay. If you need a cow to milk on your farm, hit me up. I don't know how to respond to this. Thank you. I mean, if you're expecting like the fucking anime girl like Sugoi Dekai, yeah, they're not that big. I need to bring up this. The farming one is called Simple Life by Child of the Beast. Okay. I am gonna write that down and I will try that one tomorrow. We do this. We do this. Yes, wake up. I don't need Wi-Fi. Start manual. We are walking. Oh, I didn't do my trackers. I didn't do my fucking trackers, and I need to. Serendipity D cups, just not H cups. We're walking through Koresh. Okay. I heard a click from the breaker when I hit start, and so I was like, oh god, did it die? It didn't, but... Hi, Wrath. All the wispy people vibing out. We click this. Oh boy, finally walking time. These are the kind of stats the wiki should have. Yeah, maybe I got a bad photo looking at the wiki. 55 minutes. Okay. Here's the thing I'm excited for. Lighting. Enable. And then... Here, I need to move this there. Saturation. Does that affect it? It's a very, like, orange screen. When I leave this room, I'm gonna get really purple. Yeah? Yeah, okay. I'd say that's working. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for Zenny to show up. Zenny made a prefab for the lighting. Yeah, it's okay. Let me just fucking show you all the things it has. I show the UI. You can see this. Look at all these options. I've got the power button, I've got pause. I've got minimum, saturation, intensity, and rotation. Rotation is like, you know, do I want the lighting coming from the right or the left? Hi, Bits. Chat, why is he blonde? This isn't right. Yulind. What do you mean it's not right? This actually used to be pretty close to my IRL hair. When I was really young, it was about this color. It just turned brown from me never going in the sun. Wismary has B cups though, ooh. Greetings, Yulind, have a nice walk. Hi, Wrath, I will. Oh boy, finally walking time. New slider, nice min lighting slider. There is a min lighting slider. Chat, why is he blonde? Because he has improved. Hell yeah. This isn't right. Little Fox is too smart for their own good. And a latex enjoyer on Fathomably based latex cane. I always have min and max lighting. I don't usually need any others. I think that's a different kind of lighting, Octomage. This is specifically for like lighting effects that change based on what's in the YouTube video. This is not like a minimum brightness so you don't like look weird under certain shaders. I think that's what you're referring to. You're literally supposed to be pink and white, Yulind, not blonde. It's one outfit. It's one outfit, Bits. Still cute, but disabling it might be cool. Gang, gang. Really match, Hoygana. Hi, Bits. Attempt number 67. No Eye of Sulphurus. M67. It's one too many match. What about pink and black? That's Noodles! I get that all the time from her Bits. Where she's like, you look so good, Yulind. Even though you're stealing my whole identity, this is cute. It's like, ah. Do I have news for you? I need a drink. Ugh. Identity theft is a crime. Have you considered orange and blue? Fuck no. Absolutely not. That's Cairo. Maybe Yulind was Noodles all along. Bits, do you know Zenny? Zenith Val? I feel like you know everyone, so... You probably do? But I wouldn't be surprised if you're like, never heard of him in my life. Be the Noodles you want to see in the world. Yeah, I put Zinni on a list. Well, okay, there's... Now I'm not sure we're talking about the same one. Their full name is... Hi, Gooners.
Then there's ZennyTF. They might be taking about ZennyTF.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the follow. Gooners is a crazy fucking username. OG as fuck. Yeah. So, I don't know a Zinni, unless that's a cute nickname for Zenith Val. Zenithval. Gyaru is Hobbit's normal outfit. Yes-ish. Huge follower. Hi, Emulation. Thank you for the follow. Hello? Base username. Closest one, yeah, I rock the tan. Look most summer. No, ZennyTF. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know Zinni.
Like back in...
I'm adding both of those names to the list. It's getting hot in here. Oh my goodness. Incredible. You made it, Yulind. You got the real Gooners here. So now I know Emulation Gooners Tuesday, Friday, pancakes and waffles. I think the craziest, like, OG name I've... Well, maybe not the craziest. Gooners is pretty up there. Oh, and cheating. I have seen foot fetish. I remember somebody gave Lele... they gifted a sub to foot fetish. And they're like, really? You gifted a sub to that one? And then they showed up. And they were like, yeah, hi. The people talking about me. And we were just like, what the fuck? It's foot fetish. I also got hormones, queers, and orgasms. Holy. That's crazy. Following since 26. Fuck, it really is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. New year, new me. It's actually insane users to have. I'll allow this. We gooning. Lying off the bat wild. We're walking through Tazavesh. This is a World of Warcraft zone. The lighting seems to be working great, and I'm very happy with that. What happens when I turn this up? I'm keeping intensity at 50, minimum 50, and saturation 75. I'm so excited for Zenny to wake up and see it. I'm so excited for them to see, you know, the lighting thing on as I'm walking. WoW mentioned. We're just walking through it. We're not talking about it. We're talking about the lighting. What it does is I have to have Warudo open. But basically, it looks at... You feel exhausted, rest soon. This map might suck. We might not be walking in this map more than today. What was I gonna say? It takes the OBS plugin for the for Firefox, where we're taking the videos. And it takes the average color of those videos and the like lighting intensity, and it applies that as a light to the avatar. So if I'm walking in a volcano, I should look very red and orange. I would recommend resting soon if you're exhausted. Well, the fucking world thing is spamming like, you're exhausted, rest soon. And I'm like, what happens when that gets full? Is it gonna like...
You die for real.
I die for real. I'm wondering like if it just, you know, I black out and teleport back to a bed. If it moves me at all, I'm gonna be like, okay, we're not gonna use this map again. Are you jittering? I don't think so. Die IRL? Yeah, that would be bad. Koresh spelling? It's something like that, boy. But you're correct. It is. You spelled it right, you just didn't have the little apostrophe thing after the K. Which, I mean, fuck that thing. This is an IRL exhaustion. It's in WoW. I think that's the confusion. It's not in WoW. It's in VR chat. I'm in a world in VR chat that is supposed to have like daily quests to do. I think. I don't even know if it has for census. I would assume it does.
It feels like a Roblox map.
Mm-hmm. Never stepped foot here. Never stepped foot in Koresh or the farming world. This is the Oh no, not that one. This is the world I'm walking in. Because I want to do like my walks in places where Koresh still haven't touched that content. It was okay. It was neat. It was pretty. It's in the farming world, and I was just trolling though. It looks like you were lagging or something. I don't know what to tell you. It's smooth for me. Hi, Micaiah. Koresh lore, Pog, Koresh zone, empty. That's the whole fucking point, Farisu. It's supposed to be a dead world. Raid was good, look who's talking. I've only played Legion Remix lately when it comes to retail. Gumo, Yulind. You're a dead world? Melming Mraukaya. Melming? Huh. Micaiah. We have the Zenny lighting thing. So my lighting is constantly updating based on the YouTube video. Chomp! I'm so excited for Zenny to wake up. I'm like, where is he? Ah! Oh, interesting. Great news. There was a first time redacted moment yesterday in Cairo stream. There was.
Oh yeah, I got to use that against someone.
It looks so good, actually. Man, I didn't get to see it. You know, what if it rains or gets cold in the video? He was playing Deltarune. And let me go find it. This guy comes in, and I think I said I got a picture of a character's face that had like a scrunglow face. And this guy just goes, "The fuck? Intro be like, be nice. Mofo in Discord, I got a picture of his face. Fuck your Discord cronies. They sound like a bunch of punk-ass stoolies." What? And then he was just saying random shit. And then at some point, oh, I don't remember what. Somebody said literally anything else to what Cairo was picking in game.
I think it's metallics.
Yeah. And the person was like, literally anything else is the title of your non-sex tape. And Cairo was just like, you can go now.
I thought it was someone that knew him at first. That's why I didn't drop it right away.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as Kyra was like, you can go, I'm like, okay, no, he doesn't know. Fuck it, I'll drop it.
Uh-huh. Bro came in and just started insulting people. Yup. Huh? Let him chat? No. No, this is a... You know... Call his mother. Can I get a translation from Schoolyard Insults? He insulted a Deltarune viewer? That has been nice anytime I watch Deltarune. Always puts a shit-eating grin on my face remembering you guys go, you can't add emo with that, Micaiah!
I don't know if calling someone a stoolie is a schoolyard insult. I feel like it's older than the both of us.
I feel like that's a fucking boomer-ass insult. This guy sounds super smart. Low-key, he was cooking. Based moment. I'm tired of making weird grammar mistakes. That's fine, that's fine. Cairo attracting greasers to his stream is crazy. It was, I don't know why he was so aggro right off the bat. I literally said, I got a picture of his face. You're in an AFK zone. Hospital fee processed. Okay, so I think I died?
Hi, dead man.
I guess I died. Yeah, we might just go to Fishing World. Are you awake, Sen?
That'll probably happen every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We can go to the metal pushing world. If you want to change it up.
Okay. Yeah, this world does not make the cut. Friends, drop portal. Portal.
Yeah, boy.
I'm still walking, but I have disappeared from the thing. Oh, you guys can't even see. It sounded like Hobbit popped. It was me. It was me because I didn't get sleep in the farming world. He took it personally. I didn't know that. Floker, genuinely, he wasn't. That's only when they come in and talk about how hot Yulind is in mum jeans. Good lord. Dej. Huh? Oh, Yulind, I think the map you picked is ass. I also think the map I tried was ass. This guy walking through worlds. Hello, darkness, my old friend. The constant notification in that world feels like a needy modable sop. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, I like Coin Pusher. I like, Fishing. And Idle City? Or is it Idle Cube? The gun one that Kai really likes. And we're back. Idle City? The problem with this one is that, it's not very dark. And so my, oh, maybe if I go in here. Well, it works if I go in here. I need a dimly lit area of the world we're in. And so the main, like, coin fishing place is really bright. This kind of works up here. I don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about it. When Zenny shows up, I'll go into the dark corner and Show it off more. I missed you. I was gone for 2 minutes. Lil Quack got me Idle City pilled. I enjoy Idle City a lot. He sleeps in there like every night. Plus, it's a cozy sleeping world, to be honest. I hate sleeping in claustrophobic places. Sometimes where the ceiling's like 3 inches from me. Yeah. Hi, Matoshiro. Gyaru Yulind? That's me. There's a bedroom on the ground floor that might be dark. It is. I just, the whole point of going into a game world like this is that the people that are here with me have a game to play. And so I feel like I need to be in the metal dispenser room. 2 minutes too long. I don't know. I think I was looking for like 7 of these quest worlds to like rotate. I don't see the point in rotating them. I think it might just be, hey, we do 2 weeks in fishing because it has a new event. Hey, the event's done, so we're going back to Idle City. Idle City's done, so now we're going to this one. And maybe have 3 and like I spend a week or 2 in each one. I think that's probably the go-to.
Yeah, the shares go.
I also just realized Kuro raided me. So like,
that was a while ago.
Yeah, but I probably have a stream of myself up. Oh my goodness, there's so many streams up. We'll open this one. This guy really just watched himself. Hi, Rose. Wow, what a narc. Mr. Monopoly is on the way. What the fuck? Hello. I was not watching myself. I was lurking, and I was like, oh, I want to watch someone else, or lurk with someone else, and so I switched it. Fuck you. Rose, for my desktop backgrounds, I have a folder, and in that folder is a lot of fan art or commissions that I and my friends have gotten. So there's some of me, but it's mostly like pictures of my friends and whatnot. And somebody was helping me with avatar stuff yesterday, and I was in a call with them, and I was sharing my screen, and the background, and it slideshows every 10 minutes. The background was the Halloween picture. And so, I just took a brief moment to be like, look, that's Koyo, and that's me, and that's Zuby, and that's Rose.
Yeah, I came with your money bag.
Just something that, like, popped in my head. Just something that I was showing your art to somebody as my desktop background. Yulind, do you ever? Never mind, I'll ask later, hi, Rose. Thank you. Oh, yes, that day I made the Halloween alt. No, I like that outfit. I like that art. I like that outfit. I don't know if I'll ever use that outfit in Avatar again, because it's the old base model, and we've since updated. But, I liked it while I used it. Rose does good arts. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. Remember when I was like, oh, the lighting isn't really working here? Yeah, that was me. I had to enable it since we jumped worlds. No, okay, Space Just Chan is good. Art is not a competition, Rose. It is more about your own personal journey. And obviously, like, your enjoyment of it, right? The enjoyment you bring to others. And you, Rose, bring a lot of enjoyment to other people with your art. How is it looking out? If it was a competition, I'd lose. If it was a competition, I didn't even fucking start racing. Get in line, Buster. I couldn't hear all of it. Yeah, I fucking tied my shoes together at the starting line. I try to do that. Hi, old dog. Prefer to make others smile and eyes light up with wonder? Hell yeah. I think you're killing it. Oh, I should probably not be facing this way. I should be like here. Rose Wave. Use drop to casual 1.2 mil. It's been great, lol. Kyra joins, goes to the middle of the screen, shows off his bikini. He was at the board where he was clicking the options to, like, I guess there's ways to help other people. I don't know. Hello, old dog who hugs.
Skill share ability, you can get like partial of what other people spend.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. We're getting towards the end of this video. We've got this little like canyon area. Then we've got the final dome. Oh, maybe we're not that close. Well, we should be. This isn't a very long video, and we're at 1.2 miles, so. And then it goes to Manforge Omega. I am hoping, I am praying, any higher power out there, please, let me end at 5.5 miles. Please. I do not want 11.5 miles 2 days in a row. God. Why not 5.4? I'd be okay with 5.4. I just don't want fucking 8+. How about 11.4? A 12 incline the whole time. What about 6, 7? Okay. Hee. How's the start of this year been? The start of this year has been amazing for me. I mean, so there's not a lot of like ups and downs. My day-to-day, my week-to-week, my month-to-month is typically like kind of the same. That does sound a little ungrateful because my December and Christmas were very wonderful. A lot of people went out of their way to show me generosity and spoil me. And like, I don't want to say like, oh yeah, you know, that was great and wonderful. But, you know, I still, you know, was just as happy the month before. Hi, non-dairy. But, like, I don't know. It's weird for me, old dog, because, like, I look at what my life was before streaming. You know, when I worked in a cubicle. And it wasn't bad. It was just a little bitter. It was definitely like I myself was getting frustrated with things. Now, it just feels like my worst days are like a 7 to 10. Like, they're still great. Yeah, I got pulled away. That should be a nice little boost for Hot in Central. Morning, cuties. You should start this world at some point, Yulind, so you can get the skill that lets me carry you. Does it do stuff on its own, or do I have to, like, click the thing?
Yeah. So once you get far enough, you can buy, like, auto play, and you can buy just hours upon hours of it.
Okay. Ugh.
So if you have the money for it, like, it is just auto play.
Only one more month left. Thank you, Kyle. Wage Cuckland, Cubicleland, Squareland, 9 to 5 land. Those days are over. And I'll be damned if I'm ever going back. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Broily. Hello, cute, adorable, fluffy, chubby. Why do you say chubby? Oh, just kidding. This guy stinks. Jack, Spacefish, Chan hugs, Rose. How you been? Hope you're doing well. Rose, I finally got a place now. Hi, Zenny. Zenny, it's working. Zenny, I have the thing on. I'm glad you are a degen like me, Yulind. Fuck yeah. Me and my folks are no longer homeless.
Hi.
Hi, Phil. I saw you pop in and then I was just locked in on chat. I have Zenny's thing going. We were trying a farming world before this, and that farming world ended up totally sucking. So then we went to the metal coin pusher, and I'm not sure I really like this map for the lighting. It's kind of bright here. But I'm gonna stand here for the most part, but I am gonna move to the, now that Zenny's also woken up, I'm gonna go into the dark bedroom to show them the lighting thing. Alright. So I'm in the dimly lit area of this map, Zenny. I think it's working. I have the settings at minimum 50, saturation 75, intensity 50. And it was, when we were in the purple area at the start of this this video, it was working great. Yulind finding a dark room to hide in each day, SMH. I don't really want to find, like, a place to hide away in when I'm walking. So, I'm just going to, like, prioritize worlds that are more ideal for the... Right now, the fishing world and Idle City. I know Idle City will work. Fishing, well, its Christmas version will work. Once it like changes back, I think it has world settings I can change that will help, but we will see. I'm so happy to hear. Missed you on community days. Sounds nice, to be honest. And hearing the usual day is not a I'm alive, it's enough is always great to hear. Fish wave, not chunky, but dumpy, like damn. Thank you. Old dog wave, I miss community days too. I'm only joking around, Neil, and my apologies, okay? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But I'm not chubby anymore. Woo! What thing do you have going? So Zenny made a lighting doodad. If I show you what it is, a doodad. So in my expressions, I now have this wheel. Basically, my lighting on the avatar will change based on what is in the YouTube video. So like the minimum is at 50%, but like, well, I can see it in the world around me. I don't know if you guys can really see that on the avatar. Trying to find one of the sliders that like really affects the avatar. I'm seeing it like hit the walls around me. I don't know if you are, Phil, but
I can see your avatar changing.
Okay. But basically, Zenny Big Smart. Zenny make it so that my lighting changes based on the YouTube video. So like that was a very sandy, like tropical looking area. Now that we're going back into the more of the purpley stuff, I should be more dimly lit, although that didn't look like it changed much. I think it's just this world. It was really easy to see in the previous world. And even that one I think had kind of crummy lighting. I just don't think Metal Coin Pusher is a good world for it. Damn, being called out. Here's my response at work, lol. Yulind finding a dark room. I miss Purpland. I wasn't fully purple, just I had purplish lighting. I spent like 6 hours yesterday just fishing. Oh, great world. Lighting doodad. Days will get better, trust me, because I'm also having more than enough of those I'm alive days at work. I like to say good job to people a lot. Because I feel like even, you know, just getting through your day, not really accomplishing anything, but getting through your day is a good job. Something that's like, I don't want to say upsetting, but like, if I go, good job today, and somebody goes, no, it wasn't, today sucked, today was awful, I'm a failure, then I'm just like, oh god, this is making me have a bad day. Sorry to make you move, son. I'm not against going back to the other room, but it's from the fact that I'm normally tired less than I'm sad or anything. Audio cuts out on the bed? Oh, does it? Huh. I think I'm gonna walk in this room for the rest of the day. I don't think I'm gonna use... Well, I'm gonna keep the coin pusher world in mind, but the lighting doesn't seem to be affecting it as much as the other world, so... That's why people sleep here? Ah. I get this way too well. It's really nice to get a customer who is genuinely grateful. Wish I had more of it. That's fine, it's so bright right now. Yeah. I imagine us being in the idle city a lot moving forward, but... We've already jumped worlds once. This world also uses real-time day-night cycle. Oh, really? It's great when you're busting ass and people notice. Sadly, it's just customers and not people that control my pay. One of the most demoralizing things I ever learned was, companies will often have your boss cannot give you a raise. They can only recommend you for a raise. That way, there's no bias, there's no like, oh, this is a good employee, I like this guy. And the boss giving out too many raises to people that don't deserve it. By having a level of separation from the person who gives the raise and the person who gets the raise. You're always bright, Yuli, since you light up my world. Fuck you. Fuck you. You can't just say that. Gage. Pouty pout. Fucking capitalism, man. Yeah, it's when it's like you have an employee busting their ass off, absolutely deserving of a raise, and their boss just has to go, I want to give you a raise, but it's not up to me. I put in a recommendation for it. And then some pencil pusher that has never seen you in your life reads their review and just goes, no. That's not good for the company to give raises. So you don't get one? That's like... Man, that shit sucks. Sometimes you'll be in a good dark world, but sometimes you won't. It being so easy to toggle is important. I would like to be... There's two priorities, Zenny. One, is it a good game world that the people who join me have something to do? Whether that's an idle thing or like an active thing. I think I kind of like the active things more. So right now, the web fishing... Not the web fishing. I always want to say web fishing. The simple fishing world is like king. Simple fishing world is like, okay, this is really nice. It literally has dailies, and for the people who join me, they can just fish if they want to, right? And it's typically dimly lit. And if it's not, I think there's world options to make it dimly lit. Not just like camera options so that you see things dimly, but I can like literally do it on a world level, which I think is good for the thing. Idle City is also a very like not super bright world that I think will be good for this. And that one is also active. That one's really like, hey, take your gun and shoot the cubes in the sky, so. The thing I don't like about the fishing world is the fucking wrist menu. Me walking up to the creator of the simple fishing world with a gun. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. True, America sucks. Our pay is directly controlled by HR. Our HR is at best fickle when it comes to pay. We're going to average 55 plus hours a week, giving you more money. That's the position I was in, where I was waiting nearly a year for a raise off. Yep. I do like supervisor shit. And they hit me with, nah, we don't need someone that does that. Like, fine then. Not my problem to fix other shit. Just so I can make enough money to not have to move fucking apartments. The way they did it at my old company was wild. They had a talent conference where your manager had to go and pitch you for a raise in front of the other managers. Yeah, that's so stupid. It sounded intense. Web fishing. My pay is directly controlled by a spreadsheet based on position and time with the company. Not that they will tell me what the increase is for the time with the company. Yeah, there's a slider in the fish menu under setting. Gotta put the menu on the other arm. I just want to disable the menu. I just want the menu to be like, turn off. Don't make it so I can click these. Fishing is post-processing adjustment, I think. Has to be lighting dark like you're in a shadow. Okay. We'll try the fishing one. We'll try, I think I'll try Idle City tomorrow. And we'll try fishing. Ooh, actually, we're not going to use the lighting thing tomorrow. Because, well, we'll probably use it, but tomorrow is a game trailers day, so. You're trying to bait people into joining his world with idle games? Or Yulind trying? Yes, absolutely. I like it when people are here with me, Gana.
It's fun.
Line Tool is basically your own personal son. We've had a market analysis in the works for 6 months. It's a great convenient way to delay raises. It's time to leave. God. Trailers, and I have the bingo board ready. Gyaru Trailer Day? We can't do Gyaru on Trailer Day, Furisu. You got Gyaru today. Tomorrow, the options will be Maid Bunny and... Oh. God damn it.
Do I have to camp at the 99 so you can get Bunny? I will.
Gyarados, I need the bunny. I don't want to say what the third option is. I don't want people to see it, because, like, there's certain people that if they heard it, they're going to be like, oh, I'm fucking getting that minute one. The joy left his voice immediately. Moogle woo. I need to turn the board into a web app for practice. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'll show up at 9 and redeem bunny. No, I'll just cheat. I'll just make it so that it's, there's only 2 options tomorrow. It was not Moogle as an option. I'll show up at 9 and redeem bunny. The illusion of choice. You'll still have a choice. Maid or bunny. Cowlin's bunny will never see the light of day. It will. It will, damn it. You want bunny, just wear what you want. Maidlin, let's go. Maid, bunny, Manny. Hang on, hang on. Can't wait to see the lightning play and freak the fuck out during trailers tomorrow. The tummy on bunny is absolutely fucking peak. Oh my goodness. Just put them on all over each other. That's not how it works. I can only wear one of them at a time because they are separated by, like, which avatar they are. I am not the type who has all of their outfits in one avatar. So there's a fucking 300 megabyte download on an avatar. That is how you piss people off, Elijah. The airplane strat. I feel like I should be way more purple right now. I think this map just doesn't gel with the lighting thing. I'm not angry. I just see you're an imposter. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've seen Tummyland. You've absolutely seen my tummy before. I don't know if you've seen the Miltina tummy. Anyway, that was the Koresh walking video. Please. Please get a not bad walking video next. Please. It's not gonna be hot. When you're getting freaky skins like an alien or some creature. Just the swimsuit? Come on, Duskwood. Hi, Kafir. Come on, another 11 miles. I'm killing this guy. Come on, revamped Elwyn. You actually want to see the Elwyn video? Rocktika Greatwood. Yep, it sure is. Cheeky little Kalimdor adventure. Micaiah can watch this. Hobbit can watch this. Cairo, you are audio only. The light blue of the bodysuit contrasts with his curves. Do be making me happy. Spin, spin, spin. What the fuck is this? Icy sounds cute. Hello. This is the Rocktika Greatwood, Gana. This is the... Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th zone of Shadowbringers. However, the first 3 zones... Wait, hang on. You've got... No, yeah, okay. This is the 5th zone. The first 3 zones you go back to. This isn't WoW. This is not WoW. This is Shadowbringers FF14. You start in Lakeland, and you just walk through it. Then you go to Calusia. Then you go to Amarang. Both of these, you only do like a third of the zone. So 3 zones you've gone to. You haven't finished a single zone. Then you go to Ilmeg, and you fully do that one. Then you go here, the Rocktika Greatwood, and you fully do this one. Then you go to Amarang. Actually, that first zone, I was wrong. You go to Lakeland, you go to Calusia, you go to Amarang. Then you go back to Lakeland and finish that zone. So that's the first one you do. Then you go to Ilmeg, you do that one. Then you go here. So this is the third zone that you fully complete. Then you go to Amarang, fully complete it. Calusia, fully complete it. And then you go to Redacted, the sixth zone, and fully complete that one the first time you go there. Lakeland, Florida. My friend just got a 7-day from using a not safe work emoji at the Games in a Quick Instant at Fez Plaza. What? How? Oh shit, I don't think I've been here. I think I quit before this place. Dude, my first ban was 7 days, but it got reversed in less than 12 hours. This is pretty. There are several people in the Festival Plaza instance that have been gleefully yapping about how they've been reporting anything remotely Nazi work, so I'm not surprised. Really? 7 days is crazy.
I know exactly they are, but they're normal, so I don't want to tell Wolf about it.
I'd still tell Wolf about it, because if I was Wolf, I'd want to know. If my friends are kicking other friends out, those friends, personally, I'd get rid of them. And here I thought I was close to beating Shadowbringer. 7 days is crazy. No fucking way. It's actually really pretty. Just some miserable ass people. Hi, Radiark. Hi, you. And I have learned a fun fact about Rubik's Cube. They were in the instance for less than 30 minutes. Hey, Kyra, audio only. Proceeds to audibly explain the whole X-Pac Zone progression. Bonk you. They do it every fucking expansion. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Can someone make this a VR chat world real fast? Some people are dumb. I only said where you go when, right? I didn't say anything about the zones. That makes it better, right? They didn't know, right? They're using AI to deck not safe for emotes and stickers now. Is not used to review avatars, though. That shithead behavior, what the hell, man? Messing with you. Using the VR chat emote as a kiss emote is like... Because I read that as messing with you VR chat. Huh? I love you. There's 0 moves to solve a 1x1 Rubik's Cube. But compared to a 2x2 cube, which has 3.68 possible moves compared to a 3x3, which has 43 quintillion moves. Correction, 3.68 mil. Okay. Hi, Hyper. I mean, this world looks really pretty, but so are you. I'm not so vain and hungry for attention that when you're saying the world is pretty, it needs to be about me. I also think this world is pretty, Gana. And there's a section later that is like, whoa. God damn it, I've become a math nerd. That's fine. We like math nerds. We like people that have passions that aren't just miserable fucks that, like, complain about literally everything. And you go, is there anything that brings you joy? And they just go, no. We hope the best for those people. Life comes at you fast. I need a drink.
It's too early, Yulind. It's too early.
No, it's not. It's happy hour somewhere.
Back in PDQ, I've learned it's never too early. I joined there at like 6 a.m. There were people just fucking so lost.
Hell yeah.
Well, this game's pretty global, so it's a little bit more forgiving.
No, they were Americans.
Kyra was talking about taking a week off for the next game's done quick. So, I wouldn't be surprised if other people took a week off for this one. You gotta do it the other way around. Damn, this is pretty. The world is pretty too, I guess. Yeah, I hate math, but I'm addicted to it like drugs. I don't particularly enjoy doing math. I do enjoy spreadsheets. I will absolutely encounter a problem and be like, ooh, and just have fun putting it into a fucking spreadsheet. Whoa. Me when Yulind takes his pants off. What the? We can't even do that today. That's on beach days. I mean, yeah, but I was talking about the world first, LO. Wait, if I get 25,000 steps, then you become a nerd? If you get 25,000 steps, you can choose my outfit. And each day there's 3 options. Today was Maid, Gyaru, and Bunny. And free to redeem to Gyaru. I don't really have a nerd outfit. The outfits I have are Maid, Gyaru, Bunny, Cheerleader, Kimono, Goth, and Pajamas. Yulind is always a nerd. Hi, friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you think about it, all your outfits are nerd outfits.
Honestly, yeah. Huh? You like spreadsheets? Where the fuck did that come from? I mean, yeah, but I was talking about the world first. What would it take to have you go to a GDQ live? I wouldn't be good enough or any. There's no game that I could speedrun on GDQ. There's absolutely nothing that I would qualify to get me on that stage. If you, like, got me $1 million, and it was like, okay, you practice speedrunning a game with the goal of in the next 10 years being there, and you get, like, I don't know, 100,000 a year so long as you're training for it, and, like, once you get on GDQ, you get the full thing. Ooh. I could see myself, like, finding some obscure-ass game and start speedrunning that, because then I'd be the only one that's like, hey, I'll speedrun this. And maybe... I mean, so what is Games Done Quick?
Mavis Bacon running simulator.
Do they want to see obscure-ass games that, like, only has one speedrunner? Or, like, do they only want the big popular ones?
They do a mixed match. Like, your run would probably be like 3 a.m. That's where they put a lot of the smaller runs at.
Mm-hmm.
But they definitely do like a mishmash of like, this is the big game, like
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid. And then this is some fucking Scrimblow Blimblow game that came out on the DS that maybe 10 people bought.
Phil! Phil, come here! So if my goal was just get on Games Done Quick, I would pick a like small category and like entice them with a like, hey, here's this game nobody fucking plays, but I'm speedrunning it. If that was the case, one, I would have to pick a game without build diversity. Cause like, I don't want to play some build I don't like, right? My very first thought is Custom Robo. Playing Custom Robo to speedrun that is my first thought. Custom Robo on the GameCube. After that, speedrun VR chat ERP any percent. Yeah. Alright, so he's taping his Max 2 to the bottom of his desk. That'll give him great leverage for... Yeah, they just meant attending. Live isn't go seat in the audience. Oh. Hi, Kumi. Squish the Gyaruland. Attending? New account ERP speedrun would be funny. God. Hobbit, my phone is lagging. Where did Phil go? Ooh. I don't know if you can brag about being quick for that, though. Well, there's other games that have done it, Elijah. There is a speedrun category for getting late in Baldur's Gate 3. Bro, my computer lagging. It's just a wall of pink and green. Oh, God. Ugh. Did you know about that, Elijah? In Baldur's Gate 3, people go for Lizelle because she's, like, not interested in the love or romance. She's just like, satisfy my carnal needs. And people try to have sex with her in, like, 3 minutes of starting the game. I feel like the answer is obvious. But what is the version of winning the ERP speedrun? Again, feels pretty obvious. The version of winning is getting somebody to say they came. Like, actually doing ERP with somebody and getting them to go, you know, oh, I came, oh. Not just like, hey, can you say the words I came? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure, I came. But, like, actually doing the do with them and getting them to say they nutted. New account would be super funny. I'd show up, oh, tracking. And be like, Yulind, it's me, Octal. I need to ERP now. No, you can't look at your friends list. You can't search up specific users. You have to just go to a public lobby, Octal. Like, that would magically work. Isn't there an actual VR chat speedrun? Like, for going to a public and trying to get a bunch of friends at a certain time? I wouldn't be surprised. Come percent! The wall of gold coins is lagging my ass. I kill Lizelle immediately when you meet her. Nothing of value is lost. I think Hobbit told you, but Cairo can't hear because he's on his phone.
Oh. No, but that's fine.
What the heck? You can't just do that.
I can.
We were talking about speedruns and going to games done quick. And the concept of a VR chat ERP speedrun. Making a new account. You can't look up users. You can't, like, search specific people. You just join public lobbies. And it's like, the goal is to get somebody to say they came or they nutted.
Yeah, I don't think that would be super hard to do.
I also don't think it would be super hard to do. Now, okay. Can you use custom avatars, or are you stuck with, like, the legacy avatars, like the public ones? That's gonna make it harder.
I mean, I've never really watched games done quick because you get to use, like, custom controllers and stuff. Like, you know, like the fighting games have all, like, those custom boxes. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I mean, if you can use the custom boxes, then you can use a custom avatar.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I go ice skating and have a good walk. Bye, Elijah. Just go to the avatar world and put SPS in search easy. Wait, they've got... You do that daily. Visitor rank cannot upload avatars. Ooh, true. But, you know, like Kyra says, avatar world and SPS search. Done. We're getting closer to the section I want Ganna to see. The challenge would be to find someone you know is 18 plus. Hop to the world only bottom tier DJs go to, like just H or Shangri-La or something. Now offer to ride some dick. Don't even offer. Just like start investigating avatars.
You can
Start.
go to a JP world and sit there. Someone's gonna hop on your dick.
You just start looking at avatars, and if you see one with, you know, 10 plus lights, bam, done. You see one with like 77 lights, you're like, yep, easy, run's done, good roll. Yeah, lots of publics have those features. Like, surely it's pretty quick, right? Age verification now, baby? Exactly. Can you show me how SPS works? 95% success rate. Go to a degenerate public lobby. Start looking at avatar stats. Age verified. Double-digit lights. You're in. No. Okay, so if I was speedrunning, I would start with Custom Robo. That would be like the first thing I think of. Is there another game that would be like, I'm trying to get on the Games Done Quick stage? I shouldn't Hobbit. What real metal pushing looks like.
Yeah, I feel like kids are addicted to Roblox now.
What's the world like? With the private rooms? Just B Club?
The most general one is like Capsule Hotel.
Just B, yeah. Just B is wild. Just B is... it's like a smorgasbord. There's gonna be a lot of degenerate people there, but there's gonna be a lot of, like, not degenerate people there. You go to something like Just H Party or Shangri-La.
Instances of just a bunch of people getting drunk.
Yeah. Shangri-La and Just H Party. Those are wild ones. Just B isn't that wild. It's made by a British guy. Currently sitting on 353 million metal coins. Oh my goodness. True. I forget that exists. It's just not playing before it got implemented. Yeah, Shangri-La is private now, but it was crazy. Is it private? You hate to see it.
There's a more safe for work version that was made available without like all the sex toys in it.
Yeah.
Interesting, or else he's gone.
Yeah. Okay. What are we at? 2.8. Just because we're the hosts. Because furry orgy every Friday, it's ridiculous. Highly recommended. Nah, hang on. I'm gonna pass on that one. It's just something you got to witness. Oh, God. I did get invited to a furry orgy at one point. And it was before streaming Arc, and so it was definitely like I'm a little shy bean and don't wanna do something like this. The degeneracy sounds a little fun. The furry part, yeah, take it or leave it. I'm bleaching my eyes after witnessing. The people I wouldn't have known. I think I would have known like one, maybe two people. And even then, the one that I would have known was like, I don't go to these myself, but if you want to, I can get you in. The person who hosted those ended up grooming a 15-year-old and getting canceled and disappearing from VR chat and, you know, the internet. So, you know, there's that. Ganna, rings my little bell, Ganna. I want to see how pretty this world is now. Furries leave. Big dog, I do not know if it's something that I want to witness, lol. I've gotten shit-faced at Just Be Club more than anywhere else. For so many VR chat stories like that. If anyone is invited to Pineapple After Dark, it's actually fun, not even joking. Pretty flowers. I want to say a thing about it, but I've already said too much. There's significance to... Nope, not even gonna say that. Canceled for grooming a child on VR chat. That could be anyone. So demanding SH. Look at it! Look at this map, Ganna. The roads in this section are flowers. It's so pretty. This is probably my favorite zone from Shadowbringers. They're all good. And that's crazy given that there's a literal fucking pink zone. But I really like the Raktika Greatwood. It is really pretty. Dun 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 dun. Sun is the world. Hi, Loomis. Hello, you. Why do you look like a freshly divorced mom ready to mingle? Loomis, you know how the outfits work. Someone redeemed outfits. Their options were Maid, Gyaru, and Bunny. It's a Gyaru outfit. I don't know. I wanted to do like a kind of modest Gyaru. I didn't want like a crazy short skirt with like thong lines. It was considered, but it was like I just did 3 skirt outfits, so like I'll do jeans. I'll do jeans.
A targeted attack, I see.
The problem is everybody's like, "Oh, so you're a cougar." And I'm like, "No." Monba Gyaruin. I've been told this is like a Haiti Gyaru. I don't know what a Monba Gyaru is. So is the world. Gotcha. It is really pretty. So is the world. Thank you, Gana. Someone has a mommy kink, I guess. If you get mommy kink from this, I think we know who the mommy kink is, Loomis. Have you ever been to one of the break rolls, the custom shader audiovisual experiences? Yes. Cow suit. Cougar looking ass.
To a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Good lord. True. I am very excited for the next outfit. I haven't started yet. I kind of want to slow down on outfits just a little bit. Hi,
No,
Motoshiro.
don't slow down.
Well, so I want to spend time doing other things.
No.
I want to stream on Blue Twitch.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I can't do an outfit like every 2 days. What did you think? Sue and I were checking, went out last night, pretty insane. They're good, they're cool. For me, Octal, it's like a one-time experience where like I watch it, I'm like, wow, that was neat. And then like I move on. Whereas like Core and the others, we'll see these on Friday and they're like, oh my god, I've rethought my place in the world because of this video. Let's watch it 2 more times. And I'm like, ugh. When? I don't have a date, Trogdor. I haven't even started. What I'm saying is, I don't want to move at the breakneck pace I've done with avatars for the past month. I want to, like, maybe do an outfit once every 2 weeks. To give myself time to do other things, like Blue Twitch. I think it's the modest and leopard print that says cougar. I think it's the jeans. The leopard print definitely says cougar a lot as well, but I think the jeans in particular, and it not being like a skirt with like really loose poofy socks. Like Phil was in a Gyaru outfit right next to me for a moment. I don't think you guys saw much of it, but I saw over and was like, this is like 100% synergy Gyaru. Whereas mine is like 50.
Yeah.
The entire look is cougar, what you mean. It's Haiti Gyaru. It is not specifically cougar. A cougar wouldn't wear hand things like this. The shirt and the pants, they would, but... You looked like you just dropped your kids off at school. You're about to start work in the corner. Okay, buddy. Okay. Do you mind if I show them?
No, I don't mind. I just didn't know if it would be stream appropriate.
No, it is. It is. This is like much more Gyaru than mine.
Oh.
There's something to be said about big trees and dark forests. Gyaru's a very nice one. It's kind of a toss-up for my favorite now. Seeing the abs tummy outline in the bunny outfit unlocks the full potential of my brain. Knowing my schedule, I'll be working when you do those streams. You can hang out with me so you can watch a divorce happen live. What? Kaiwo, Wow, your mom looks hot. That's my dad! Yulind needs to read more Gyaru porn. Shut up, man. My face when I show up with the white hair and Gyaru attire, but be pale. You're wearing mirror more on one leg than they are in their entire body. Do it then. Get in VR. Hi, Leo. Hey, Leo. Wow, new look. This one is somewhat new. It's somewhat new. We've done 2 outfits since this. That's what I'm talking about, where I'm working too fast with the Unity stuff. It's a problem I've had with walking videos. There will be stuff that I need to set up, that I'm like, this should be the thing I work on next. But it's like, it's got a roadblock, it's got an obstacle, it's got something that's frustrating me to figure out. And so, to still feel productive, I'll do something I'm more comfortable with. Hello, hello. So like, instead of doing avatar work, I would record a video. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing now. Instead of setting up Blue Twitch, I'll just work on an avatar. That way it's like, oh, look, I was still productive, but I'm not productive in the right way. Yulind, time to pick up the kids from baseball practice soon. No. Lahi, your favorite part was the couple breaking up. That was not my favorite part. That was horrible. Why not Gyaru? Gets the most interactions, Yulind. Push the Gyaru angle. Everything else is mid in comparison. You're wrong for that. Furisu wave. Maid is right there. Gyaru gets people talking the most, but it's not all positive. Everybody loves Maid. Everybody loves Bunny. Most people like pajamas. A lot of people like the kimono. There's like 1 or 2 people that really like kimono. A lot of people like goth. Most people like cheerleader. The Gyaru is like the contentious one. That's the one that people are like, oh wow, this is so cute, it's so hot. And then there's people that are like, you have not done Gyaru. You have broken the rules. You have violated the sacredness. And I'm like, ooh. Hi, Dore. Bark, 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 bark. We all love Bunny. Yulind just has Maid energy. I haven't seen Bunny or pajamas, I don't think. Yulind, would you take your kids to McDonald's? I'll take myself to McDonald's. I DoorDash it.
Yulind, what outfit are you gonna wear on your birthday?
Whichever one's redeemed.
You gotta wear the birthday suit.
Well, that'll be after stream. That'll be like my private birthday party.
Oh.
Your face tracking just lit up like your eyes just went, whoa. Nothing, he wears no clothes. I cannot wait to have face tracking and just like be absolutely betrayed.
Yeah, it's fair.
Call off
look
work
over and
on
you're like,
Yuland's birthday. There's gonna be
No, I'm not looking at nothing.
there's gonna be a lot of my eyes just going like, huh? Yeah, no, that's great. And I want to be like, oh God, am I really this bad?
Oh, you must have to fix your face tracking. The tongue keeps hanging out. Oops.
I lay dead on the ground. So long as you're comfy. You already know the answer to that. I think my waist tracking is drifting. Because it looks like it's just... like I'm doing a weird lean back thing. Hi, DJ. I talked about it a little before. Cairo was playing Deltarune last night. They had somebody come in that got banned. They also just had Chris Deltarune themselves come in and follow. Like, this account that was just Chris Deltarune. And we were like, oh my God, Chris Deltarune themselves. The Chris Deltarune? K-R-I-S, but yes, the Chris Deltarune. The main character of Deltarune is named Chris. So it's just like, lol. That user had so many underscores. Did they? I thought they had none. I'm checking. Oh, they actually had 3 underscores. Never mind. They were not actually the Chris Deltarune of all Chris Deltarunes. Oh, never mind. It was Chris underscore Deltarune underscore underscore. I was clearly playing Risk of Rain 2 and focusing on that instead. Which, speaking of Risk of Rain, I unlocked 2 more skins yesterday. I only have 3 more. I have 3 more skins to get, and then I have unlocked all the new skins and stuff. I have not unlocked like any of the loadout stuff for the characters. They're kind of fucking hard to get. The Drifter is one that's easy. Basically, get to the bag in the Alloyed Collective ending. That's easy. Then there's one that's have like 20 temporary items. That one's kind of hard. I imagine if you found a stage with 2 temporary item dispensers, and then you just had some cooldown reduction, you could do it. That's a little bit of setup. There's one to kill a boss by throwing something at them, which is like, oh my god, what? I found that with the base Risk of Rain game. The base Risk of Rain game was like, each achievement thing had 2 unlocks though. It was like you could do the specific thing, or you could do like 10 stage clears, which was like way more manageable. Because some of them that were just so insane, it was just like, well, if you just play the game, you will get these. The Drifter's okay. I like the Operator a lot more. Some of the Operator things, juggle a boss for 10 seconds. Oh. Kill 5 different types of enemies with a ricochet shot. That one, I wish it was just 5 enemies with a ricochet shot. The fact that it's 5 types of enemies is like, that makes it so much fucking harder. Drifter, Warframe. No. Drifter, Risk of Rain 2. How far are you in Warframe? What have you gotten up to story-wise?
I think I'm about to start the new war.
Ooh.
It's like the big one. I've been kind of putting off starting it.
So you've done stuff in the Zariman?
Huh?
Have you done anything in the Zariman?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. I thought that was right before the new war. Hi, Zachy. Here, bottom. What the fuck? With half of these achievements in Risk of Rain 2, you have to do an insanely specific build and pray your damage doesn't fall off. Yeah. And I just remember not being able to unlock like anything in Risk of Rain. I think it was just a skill issue for me. Risk of Rain base. Oh, that felt like a really nice crack. Risk of Rain 1, the 2D one. I find that one to be way harder than Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain 2 is like, you know, you set it to fucking drizzle. You go in, have a nice day. You can turn on Artifact of Command to like just have a fucking free run. Risk of Rain 2, I mean, oh. It's probably skill issue and just knowledge difference. Risk of Rain 1, I think they have less settings. And it's like you just go in. And it can be a run that's like very, whoo boy, this is rough. I keep forgetting Risk of Rain has a first game. I find 2 to be a lot easier than 1. Granted, I probably put 25 hours in 1 and like 800 hours in 2. So, you know, very clear difference in experience. What are we at? 3.6 miles? We're coming to the end of this one. Give me another 40 minute. I need a drink though.
The Zarimon is after the New War. I looked it up.
Is it actually? Huh.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Whoa.
That's okay. That name means nothing to you. But either way, I am sorry. My apologies.
No, don't. I'm just fucking with you.
What is before the New War?
The second dream, I think it was.
Really?
The first dream? I just look it up. Hold on, because I just did it like earlier this week. I've only been playing for like 2 weeks now.
I know you've only been playing for like a week and a half to 2. The New War feels like it was 3 years ago. And Second Dream was like 8 years ago.
Okay. Oh, I just did this. I did the sacrifice.
Okay. You mentioned you play Hydroid a bit. Hydroid got...
Yeah, I got Hydroid Prime yesterday.
Hell yeah. Is that your first Prime?
My first Prime.
Hell yeah. That's a big one. Hydroid got a rework like 2 or 3 years ago, and he's much better now. He used to be like the worst frame, like bottom tier. God damn it, it's Star Wars. Praying for easy vid. It's Terrace. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. We just have 2 long days in a row. I don't care. Oh no. Second Dream was 10 years ago. New Year was 5 years. New War? 5 years ago. God. It does not feel like it was 5 years ago. Hydroid. He's much better now. In particular, his passive, anything he hits has like 50% corrosive just applied to it. Even if he's not using corrosive weapons, which is really fucking strong. And so, hi Ronmu. Before, he basically had all the same moves. He just didn't apply corrosive to everything. His really only use in like a team or like a playstyle was that he increased the loot that dropped from things the same way Necros or Ivara does. He was just so much worse at it because he did it with tentacles. Tentacles would have to pick them up, and then it was like a 50% chance for more loot. So you couldn't like guarantee more loot like the other people. It was also just like, you know, Necros is just everything in my vision will drop more loot. Whereas Hydroid was like, okay guys, wait for the tentacles to grab them. Okay, only shoot that one. Okay, now you can shoot that one. It was just like, this guy fucking sucks. I had done a build with him. I didn't really main him, but I had set a build out for him that was all about slam damage. And so the slams where you like jump up into the air, then you look at the ground and slam down, those would hit really, really hard. And I used a weapon specifically that as you did melee attacks, your slams did more damage. And I used a stance that you would just do a slam at your feet as part of your main melee combo. So I would just like go into a group and just be like, bonk, bonk, slam, bonk, 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 slam, bonk, slam, bonk, 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 slam. And his old passive was you had a 50% chance of spawning a tentacle when you hit with slam. So I would like just go into a pack, fucking just spam melee hits. And if I got low, I would turn into a puddle and heal. But just spam melee hits, just spam slams. Look back after like 10 seconds, there would just be 50 tentacles there, just like, just waving around, grabbing stuff. And so it was like, I liked it, but I recognize Hydroid is probably in a much better spot now that they've reworked him. Because he was genuinely like bottom tier back then. And here I was.
I like being able to hit the like leave me alone button. You know, I'll be like, oh, I need to like do the little puzzle for the whatever console or whatever, and I'll be like, boop, leave me alone. ability for. I can just do something in peace without somebody bugging me.
Do you use solvers for the hacking stuff, or are you solving them yourself?
No, I solve them myself.
I'm so proud of you. Why?
What do you do?
So I do them just like you. I solve them myself. But my ex, we were going through the game together, and he would make the hacking solvers, and so I'd be like solving these things, and he'd be like, "You really should make your own solvers." Click, ka-chunk. See, that fast? It's just click, click, and it's done for me. And I was like, yeah, well, I kind of like doing the hacking thing, so fuck you, man. I'm solving it on my own. We get to sorties. Have you done those? You cannot use the solvers in sorties. So we get to sorties, and he goes, "Oh, I got this." Click, 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 click. I can't use it. I can't use it. Whoop, whoop. It's just like immediate fail. And he's just like, I don't understand. I could use a solver, and we find out you can't use them there. And so he's like, oh, okay, I just can't use it there. Click, click. It's so fast. It's so fucking fast. Fails it, and like, we got to sorties, and he literally just couldn't do them. He would literally be like, Yulind, there's a spy sortie. Can you hack mine and then go to the next one and do your own, but get me in mine? And it was like, yes, I'll do it for you. And it was just like,
funny.
The vindication and like validation of like 2 months. You really should get your own solvers. And then we get to those, and it's just like, look who can solve them and look who can't.
Yeah. I don't know, it just seems like it's just part of the game. It's just like making something to bypass part of the game.
I can understand that. Yeah. People use solvers
It's like,
for the
yeah,
hacking.
It's like, yeah, I built a thing that lets me auto aim, and then I built a thing that lets me auto navigate, and now it's just an idle game. Like, you're just cutting out parts of the game.
I can still enjoying the game like that. Or I can understand enjoying the game like that. Because there's people who just, its number go up. They almost enjoy the spreadsheet and automation. And the fact that they could build something that like turns it like that. I get kind of like that with pet builds. I like games where, I set up the build and I have all these pets and I maybe do a little mini game off to myself, but I like it when I go into a room and I don't actually do the killing, all my pets do. Which for a lot of people is like, dude, you're not even playing the game. Like, do you not want to like shoot the thing? The action is the cool part of Warframe. So like, I kind of get it, but
I can see like, I can see like people being like, oh yeah, well, Hydrate's tentacles are like the same thing, except now I spend a lot of time like doing relics and shit because I like the Gamba, and I've gotten to the point where I'm trying to do like the Omni Fissures, where it's like level 100, and so like everybody has like overshields, and they're like the fucking whatever they are that starts with an E, like they're glowing different colors and stuff, and I'm like, oh, they just ignore my tentacles and just walk right at me.
Yeah, dude, I set up a build. I wanted to be like the safest, most defensive, like I cannot fail missions build possible. So I set up Limbo with a crazy amount of ability strength. And I subsumed Yoreli's Aqua Blades onto him. So I would be Limbo. I would go into the Limbo zone where
I'm not familiar with Limbo. What does Limbo do?
His whole thing is that he can move into space between like dimensions. So he can go into Limbo. And if he's in Limbo, nobody can shoot him. But he can pull enemies into Limbo. And then if he leaves it, they're stuck in Limbo and they can't hit people outside of Limbo. And so like, his passive is that his dodge roll puts him in Limbo. His 4 creates a dome that like enemies and allies that are in the dome are in Limbo. Outside of it, his whole thing is that if you're in Limbo, you can't interact without Limbo. But for the longest time, actually, people fucking hated this guy because he could put his allies in limbo, and then they couldn't interact with enemies. The best change they ever made to him was that Warframe abilities affect enemies inside or out. So, like, you could have a glass cannon Saren, put them in limbo, and then they're just perfectly safe. They just poison the world, and none of the enemies can hit them. When they did the big Eximus update, Eximus ignore limbo. So if you're in limbo, an Eximus will just punch you in the face, and you're just like, ow, wait, my whole thing doesn't work on this guy, what the fuck? And so I spent like 2 weeks setting up this crazy, like, bleed damage Ureli Blades limbo, where I'd be in limbo and I'd just be running around cutting everything down, and they just couldn't hit me. I'd like 300 health, 100 shield, just like untouchable, but just running by everything at like, 30 miles per hour, and just them exploding in blood and stuff near me. And then like 2 days after I finish this, they do the Eximus update that's like, yeah, I just get fucking clotheslined now by Eximus units, and it's like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be like that. And here's wanting to join tonight. People use solvers for hacking. That's like super easy shit. I can understand it, right? It's just
Like a water.
okay. You just automate that. There's a lot of people that don't really like the hacking of Warframe. It just, they hamstring themselves by not knowing how to do hacking stuff later on. But the sortie hack aren't even that hard if you struggle. Just use the +8 pairs on mod. That's what a lot of people do. Solvers are just to save time for missions when you need to do a lot of hacking. Yes, honey. The amount of people who cannot solve puzzles in Legion is actually mind-blowing to me. Let people enjoy games in their own way. Hi, Lucy. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but I'm definitely getting you now. I'm doing Zarman bounties right now. I do not enjoy getting stalked by a spooky ghost girl. Stick with your team, Oku. There are puzzles in Legion. Yep, World Quest ones. I haven't played Warframe in a couple years. Yapping about it so much, it makes me want to play again. It's free. I'm kind of the same way, Trombe. I won't play it for 3 years, and then I'll get way into it for like 2 months. And like Phil, Zenny, Oku, suddenly all these friends are like way into it. Well, Zenny's not suddenly, but all of a sudden there's like a ton of people playing Warframe around me. I'm like, oh god. God, I love watching people that say they're good at games. Fail shape minigame from Corpus hacking. True. The Exalted Weapon update
Yulind.
earlier. Uh-huh.
Are you gonna play Warframe with me?
Absolutely. At some point, yes. Yulind, let's play. Okay. The Exalted Weapon update earlier last year happened right after I got a good ribbon for my Magistar stat stick. I asked before Phil did. I said yes to both of you. Remember that? I'm gonna get roasted by Oku for this.
Actually, Oku, there's a stream delay, so I asked first.
I'm gonna get roasted by Oku for this. I did a sortie once. There was a spy mission of it, and I actually really like the spy missions. I have fun with those. So I have a Warframe setup specifically to speedrun spy missions. And I remember I ran to A, and I hacked it and I solved it. And somebody goes, "Whoa, that was fast!" And then I start running to where I think the exit is gonna be, and nobody solved B and nobody solved C. And like I realize the other 3 aren't going through the map, so I get to B, and I solve that one. And I'm like, they're not doing any of these. And one of them just goes, "Do we have 3 of us that can't do spy missions at all, and we're just relying on this one Ivara?" And one of them just goes, "I'm sorry, I really can't do spy missions." And I'm like, that's fine. It's better to sit there and not fuck it up than to try and fuck it up, because there's so many Warframe players that are like, if you don't know how to do it, that's fine, just don't trip the alarms. And so the three of them, they're just like, yeah, we can't do this. Could you do it all for us? Thank you. So I did A, B, and C of the sortie spy mission. And Oku's gonna be like, and then they clapped. Fuck you, Oku.
Well, I just tripped the alarms. You know, you get like 30 seconds after you trip the alarms to finish whatever the objective is.
You get a reduction in rewards and experience if you do that.
Yeah, but it's so fast.
And in sorties, if you fail, granted, it sounds like you've got plenty of time and you're getting it done, whatever. But if you fail one of them in a sortie, you fail the whole mission. And then the train stood up and clapped. Dude, spy missions are ass. I love spy missions. Playing solo, I genuinely enjoyed, like, going into a spy mission and treating it like a fucking Breath of the Wild shrine. Or like a Mario star that's like a puzzle to solve. I like those. Even Lewis Spy? Maybe not Lewis Spies. I don't really enjoy Lewis Spy missions. But some of the Corpus stuff, some of the Grenier ones, I love, like, getting to a spy mission and being like, I know what to do for this one. Go here, jump on this, disable this, shoot this, do this. Lewis Spy missions. And what's the other one? Kuva Spy missions. I'm not a fan of Kuva Spy missions. You have a wife and kids penalty, eat my entire ass. Even Lewis Spy. Dude, spy missions are ass, and then the train said, spy missions are so much easier with Ivara. I love my stealthy jellyfish frog looking grill. Lewis Spy's easy, get good. I can do them all. There's just one or two of them that's just like, okay, I have to like really slow down and think this one through. Kuva Sport Fortress Spy. Poggers. So that means you can come with me on all my spy missions for Steel Path and Carry. Technically, yes. I do have a spy frame set up. I have built my Ivara specifically to, like, stealth through the entire map. Not trip lasers when I am stealth. Which, you know, does take away part of the puzzle, but I'm at the point where if I want to do spy missions for fun, I can go do that solo. When I'm doing, like, sortie spy missions or whatever, I ain't looking to take my time with it. I'm looking to fucking roll through lasers, get the cash, and get out. Me when I do every spy with Excalibur with no issue. Ivara handhold Warframe. I just have a Prime Loki that has max duration and speed. Loki's good for it. Wukong used to be fucking busted. Wukong used to be like, I cloud through lasers and have zero issue. Ugh. I cannot believe we got fucking Taurus. We got Taurus at 3.5 miles. That's so unfair. This video is so long. It's 2:16. God, I hate Star Wars.
Is that how long you have left?
Huh?
Is that how long you have left?
The video is 2 hours and 16. We have walked 17. So we have literally like 2 hours left.
Oh my god.
Yeah, somebody please give me incline. Somebody give me incline so I have an excuse to stop. I think I could make it faster now. There's some other so there's a few Warframes that are like, they just cheat mode spy missions. They literally just like go through lasers, don't trip them, ignore mechanics. +1. +1 doesn't make me end earlier. Although, thank you, I do appreciate it. Hi, Bobo Wontons. Took me a bit to realize that you weren't actually walking through that, but instead staying still with the chroma key. Yes. Specifically, I'm actually not using a chroma key, although it is the same result. It is the in VR chat. They have a masking feature on their camera. So like I can mask out the UI. I can see this camera in my hand, but I can make it so that you don't. I see this in VR chat, but I can make it so it's just essentially chroma keyed out. I can even do it with myself. Bloop, bloop. Oh, actually, I want it on pins. Edging your incline 2 days in a row would be really funny. Would it? Would it be funny or would it be fucking cruel? I'm like, Camelot, you can't just edge Yulind like that. Whoops, missed a 0. I'll take 30. I'm not against that. I'm not too good for 30 bits. There's a night mode button on the wall. I can't click it. SNF Marklington. Hi, thank you for the follow. That's my easy streamer. Yulind is a good boy. Harumph, maybe. We got fucking Taurus. I wish. This makes me like want to go back and redo the Star Wars videos. Just like redo Taurus as Republic side and Empire side. So this like 2 videos that are each like an hour 20 instead of a fucking 2:16. Come on, 12 miles. It won't be 12. It will be 8 to 9 miles. I think it'll be like 8.5 miles. Do that, but keep this one still to mix things up? Fuck no. There's just a few videos that they would be better with Alliance and Republic. Well, honestly, most zones. There's the 4 starter zones, and then the 2 homeworlds. After that, Nar Shaddaa should have been split, and it wasn't. I actually didn't even realize there were different versions. Did I just do them each on their own? I think I recorded both sides of Nar Shaddaa without realizing it. Good job today. Tatooine could be split. Balmor and Taurus could be split. Belsalvis, that one would be difficult to split. Hoth could absolutely split. Alderaan could be split. Belsalvis and Corellia, the thing about those is that, like, they don't really have an Alliance, Republican Empire side. It's kind of just together. But it's still fucking huge. But this is a good thing. I get 2 more hours with Yulind. You don't have a shortage of Yulind time. You can literally, like... There's Yulind time every day. God, the brass instruments always get Floker genuinely dank in Star Wars vids. Yeah, it's a little loud for me. I assume this was, like, hopefully good for you guys, but... Hi, Nixor. Nixor, we did 11.5 miles yesterday. And we're probably doing, like, 8 to 9 today. Free use, Yulind. Hang on. Yulind time twice a day when I nab him. Depression rises 200% as Yulind shortage continues. Nick's really match. Hi, Keo. 7 is the new 5. Oh. Hi, Pixel. Look how cute Sen is. I know. Pixel. We have the Zenny lighting thing going on. I don't think it shows up that well in this world. But it is on right now. The lighting on my avatar changes based on the YouTube video average. Hi, Pixel. Good of you to wake up. Wow, Zenny light. And is that at Frisu or is that at me? What? Oh, I just realized the music is coming from your stream. And not the Zariman zone. It still doesn't jiggle? What the fuck are you talking about? Look at it. It absolutely jiggles. The problem is that all your videos are just really similar color-wise. That is not the problem, Gana. The problem is that I'm in a doo-doo metal pushing world that has very, like, bright lighting. So it's not showing up that well. I need to be in a more dimly lit world. Waist tracker seems a bit off-centered. I could fix it. It wasn't enough to, like, really bother me. But I can fix it. Let's see where it was.
Oh, woe is me. I suppose I'll step off the treadmill for a minute while the video continues.
Hey, it's gonna be fucking 8 to 9. I don't care about nickel and diming the distance. That should be good. That should be better. It still seems like a little slanted. I don't know. But I did just recalibrate. Bark lunchtime. Like this video is all mostly green. Yes, and that should affect my lighting. I just think the lighting in this world doesn't work with Zenny's thing. No, he's just walking like the lighting in the VR chat world. Gana. Wow, is dead. Pepe smoked bark lunchtime. How tired are you? Like 1 to 10? If 1 is super tired and 10 is not tired at all. If it's a scale of energy, I'm probably a 7. Like, I could be done and be like, yeah, I got my exercise. But it doesn't really feel like it was that much exercise. God damn it, Octal, get this bot out of here. What the fuck? We like the Octal bot. Yulind is walking with sass. Like 6 or 7. What's your problem with the bot, Farisu? Oh? That's the AM67 emote I've heard about. It is. AM67. It's not showing up for me for some reason. I think I might need to update my shit. Yup, AM67. AM67. First time I've actually seen it. It's pretty fucking nuts. I'm seeing 7 TV emotes in Chatterino, but I'm not seeing that one for some reason. That jiggle is wild. Still disappointed you won't make your own version. Put with your butt. I don't make my own 6-7 jokes anymore. I had nobody laugh Everybody told me to stop. Someone said fellow kids. One of them backhanded me. My contribution to 6-7 now is just 6-7, and I'm participating. Hi, Joe. Let a friend have a look. AM67, more 6-7 jokes, please, Yulind. AM67. Do the thing, streamer. What thing am I doing? Just this, or? Dance, AM67. Yulind doesn't need 6-7. He has intro. I don't know. I feel like the 6-7 motion is this. And, like, trying to do it like this with your butt. I don't know. Yulind doesn't need 6-7. He has his intro. What the fuck? Alright, I don't like my tracking. I'm fixing it again. Why is it that when I pause the fucking treadmill, the video pauses? Where does this think it is? It looks like it's in a good spot. Does it look like I have a fucking slouch now? No, that looks better. What you need is for someone to crouch in front of you and then do the arm thing with your butt cheeks. So what, are my arms just like doing the regular one myself? Am I like, you know, keeping them in front of me so they're out of view? I can't hear you through the wall, Hobbit.
Someone is bouncing your ass with a 6-7. You just stare like this, and I would be like this with my hands.
Yeah, but what are my arms doing?
I don't know. Pick your nose, anything. It doesn't matter.
No, it just cuts you off at the waist. So my hands are up here, and the top frame of the video is like here. Okay.
Like, more like your lumbar region. It just cuts off right there.
Okay. That doesn't sound bad at all. The
Your
problem
ass
is...
doesn't really jiggle, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't have jiggle. All of my jiggle comes from my actual butt. So, like, getting the video of it jiggling.
I feel
What do you
like
say?
smacking a washboard.
Yeah. IRL jiggle physics. Hi, Shiro. Yuli, don't hate me. That'd be very difficult. So we slap your ass IRL. That... Alu. That also wouldn't work, Gana, because my ass jiggle is connected to, like, the spine. So, like, if you slap the right ass and that jiggles the tracker, both of them are moving. You said you wanted to be done. Here you go. Oh my goodness, Ish. Thank you. You're spoiling me. Sort of. Mwah. All right. 12 incline. Incline. Max. Better end that shit early. You need to be spoiled. Oh shit, I'm pressing the wrong thing. I started increasing the speed.
The bed completely cuts off the sound.
Yes. Oh. I don't know how the incline gets desynced on the treadmill. I was at 1 and it said I was at 12, so I started increasing the incline. It's like, dude, we're maxed. There you go. It is resynced. We are now rising. 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh boy. We will end at 6 miles? Because Ish wants to spoil me and be nice. We'll end at 6 miles. We are at 5 right now. And so, that's not the toughest walk. But after yesterday, I feel like I can justify having a not super hard one. What if the slab was hard enough that both cheeks would jiggle anyway? Well, so here's the thing, Shiro. Both cheeks will jiggle together. The man on the wall was the friends we made along the way. You need to be spoiled better on that shit early. Oh no, I had moved on from Avatar 6-7. Fast as fuck, boy. You almost turned into Runland. Oh my god. I'm immediately just like, oh boy. This is gonna be a rough mile. But that's okay. The nap is gonna feel great. I got a throne delivery yesterday. I got ginger snaps. You asked for this. I did ask for this. I got ginger snaps yesterday. And I was better than the first thing of ginger snaps. I did not eat half the fucking box the day I got them. I did eat probably more than I should have. Granted, it was very justifiable with, well, I had a big walk today, so it's fine. But they're so good. I wish I knew self-control, good boy. What the fuck, Anna? Kinda.
I don't know what's happening.
It's an achievement you get.
That's fucking awesome.
Pop off the fireworks.
The idle game that I'm not actively playing. I got some award again.
Chat couldn't even see it, but like it just started happening. I was like, huh? And you just with the horrified face of, I don't know what's going on. I mentioned it earlier. There was a Path of Exile 2 speedrun on Games Done Quick. It was literally Act 1 through 4, 2 hours and 55 minutes. And I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? It takes me like 5 hours to get through one act. What do you mean they did it in 2 hours and 55 minutes? The whole game? Hobbit, what are going on with their sleeves? I don't know if you noticed, Hobbit.
Some collider problem. I can't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only wearing this while you have your Gyari outfit on, so I'm not that worried about it.
Mm-hmm. Knowledge, a buttload of knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I've noticed it, but I think your Gyari outfit's fucking cute. Yeah, it's a buttload of knowledge. They were doing it as a warrior. They in Act 1, they were doing the fucking rolling slam build. Eventually that transitioned into like making a wall of earth and like crashing it forward. They also had the leap they were just spamming around for mobility. It's pretty. Yeah, I don't disagree. Something about pleated skirts and thigh highs. I need a pleated skirt. We have our cheerleader outfit, but
Yeah, you do.
Problem.
what I think might happen eventually was I think we'll just get Gyaru too. I think I'm gonna get a more traditional probably more lewd Gyaru outfit. One that nobody will look at and call a cougar. The cheerleader outfit doesn't count.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why doesn't the cheerleader outfit count? It's literally a pleated skirt. Eyelashes the size of baseballs. Probably. When are we getting Yulind? That one I'm not sure about, because it's not really an aesthetic that I like that much. It is Shiro. It's just... I don't like looking at Gyaru's as like, you have to do this or it doesn't count. Right? Gyaru is very much a like punk adjacent thing. And about like not conforming to society standards. But then when people are like, well, you didn't do this, so it's not really Gyaru. It's like, the thing about non-conforming, I have to conform to? Huh? True, that was just the first thing that came to mind.
The other day, there's so many different sects of Gyaru that like...
Uh-huh.
There's some types of Gyaru that I don't know you can really call it. Yeah, because there's one where it's like, you wear all black, like, business suits, but you still keep, like, white skin and black hair. Like, I don't think that's Gyaru, man, like, anyway.
Huh. Because the cheerleader is basically a tutu? With how much it sticks out and moves? I hard disagree, Ganna. I think it is very much a pleated skirt. It's like the anarchism rulebook, right? That's just office goth. Show front.
There is a Gyaru fit that has this flat. Let me send it to you.
That's it from the front. Flying. Anchor. Default pins. Pin 2. Stream can't see it at all, so it's like, it doesn't even slightly bother me. But it's really funny that it keeps being you. Thank you.
I don't even know what it means.
You have earrings? I do. I do have earrings. Boobless Lind? They're all boobless Lind. That's been something that's really nice. Like, Kuronatsu is so pretty. But, like, she can't go lower than, like, fucking B cups. And actually being flat, God, it just feels nice for immersion. We're at 5.3. 0.7 more miles to go. Oh my goodness.
Yulind uses the model known for giant breasts for the flat chest version.
Right? I've had a few people come and be like, which model is that? And I'm like, Miltina. And they're like, no, it's not. Where's the fucking giant tits? And I'm like, well, it's actually the flat chest version of Miltina. And they're like,
to be fair, I get that too, and I use the fat tit version.
I'll be like, I use the flat chest version. And they're like, the what? Is that a thing? And they're looking it up and like, oh my god, it is. What? Since when? You know the model I want to use, but it was fucking delayed. And now...
It's never coming out.
I think that's gonna happen. Hobbit scared me when they were like, yeah, it's probably gonna be like the one Avatar I'm waiting on that's been, you know, delayed for a year at this point. And just like, all the hope and like brightness in my vision just faded to grays.
That's been a roller coaster for me lately because that creator came out with a head that looked very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, they went back on making a full model and just released the head. So they released the head, they're still working on the full model. So it's been like a year and a half now. It hasn't come out yet.
People can't believe someone would want small boobs. What's crazy to me, is when, like, it gets really, like, body shamey. When a girl is flat, and they're like, that's a boy. And it's like, what? Or like...
If someone comes around, you should make their boobs bigger. You should fuck off.
All booba is good booba.
What is it from the video?
Just like that
Flat
like
is
that
justice. Yep. Medium is premium. And what do they say about big tubes? We love titty monsters. Hi, Zvi. True and flat chested. Just a twink femboy for a friend. Shut the fuck up, Farisu. You're literally not. Building so much hype for that new base. I tried looking at the one you want to use menu. I was able to find pics of it. If you DM me on Discord and just say, like, show me menu, I can send it to you. How can you lie so much in one sentence? Because it's Farisu. She's a fucking shit poster. And she doesn't have an off button. Oh, Hobbit's got it. That's the base I want. I only tell lies. It was actually Hunter x Hunter that I was watching. And in Hunter x Hunter, they're like, yeah, every type of Nen user has different, like, a Nen, what is it? Affiliation, not affiliation. Kind of like, not association, but they're born with, like, you kind of, like, lean toward these attacks. You try to lean toward these attacks. And there's, like, Enhancer, Emitter, Conjure, Manipulator, and, oh, what was the last one? Transmuter. And so the main character, he's an Enhancer. And they're like, Enhancers, they're very straightforward. If you meet a meathead, they're going to be an Enhancer. These are the people that just, they like things straightforward. They go and just, they encounter a problem, they want to smash problem. They struggle with, you know, grays. You know, things are white and black to them. Or at least they want it to be. The second main character, he's a transmuter. He, like, you know, deception, things like that comes naturally to them. He doesn't lie, to be, like, evil. He lies as, like, a defensive measure to, like, protect himself. He just naturally and easily lies to people. Because he's, like, immediately thinking, I don't want to give away information about myself. I don't want to be vulnerable in that regard. And I remember watching Hunter x Hunter and thinking about that, and I was like, I wonder if people are like that IRL. Like, I wonder if there's people that just lie just super easily because they don't like revealing things about themselves. They don't like exposing themselves. You know, somebody says, hey, what's your name? And their first thought isn't, my name's Yulind, hi. Their first thought is, why does this person want to know my name? My name is John. How are you? Right? And they just lie because they're a very not evil, not deceptive, not manipulative person. It's just their brain thinks like that, right? And I feel like maybe it's not as natural as it's implied in Hunter x Hunter. But I feel like to some degree, there probably are people like that. Hi, Pesto. Would you tell someone you don't know in game your IRL name? No. I don't even like telling my people I do know my IRL name. That's less of a it feels vulnerable and more of a I don't want you to call me my IRL name. I want you to call me Yulind. Another long walk, huh? It was going to be a long walk, Granjita. Ish, Heals for Cash, has spared us and given me 12 incline, but, you know, a reason to end early. So when we get to 6, we're at 5.6 now, we will end. Also, to be fair, Kilo is an assassin, so take it with a grain of salt. Well, Kilo is not the one saying it, Pesto. It is, it's Bisky. Bisky is the one that's like, Yeah, Goen's an enhancer, so he's straightforward. Killua, Hisoka, they're both transmuters. So lying is like, you know, they'll lie to you before they tell you the truth. Not out of malice, but because, you know, that's just how they view the world. Think. I tried looking up at refused to not just search for menu. Yeah. Hi, Baldir. Wowie, that is my Yulind. Teehee. Oh my goodness. Hi, Grianne. That's so me, not boggers. I'm going to go get some lunch. Sounds like I won't see you after. So I hope you have a nice nap and a great day. Same to you, Leo. Chat. Chat, do this. Pet the grand, hi grand, grand the cutie. Pot friend, pot friend, pot friend, pot friend, pot friend, pot friend. Oh my god. Tomorrow will be game trailers. Friday, we will review throne suggestions. I want to do throne suggestions every Friday. I want to get in the habit of that. Chat, do this kiss. So if you have any silly throne suggestions to do them before Friday. More pot here than at a weed convention. I don't know about that one. There's a lot of weed at those things, Ganna. Oh, my goodness. I gotta get my channel points. I gotta get my channel points. What's another story I have for you guys? Germany. Germany confirms one of the largest lithium deposits in the world. So I guess the price of batteries will go down? Yippee. Never think that was the most friends we've
RAM
got.
deposit.
I missed that. Say it again.
They need to find a RAM deposit somewhere.
True. At least in a while. Yeah, who are you working with, huh? I'm not telling. I mean, one of them should be very obvious. One of them is like, you know, a RAM-free forest, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. On one hand, I want the AI bubble to crash. On the other, I want a smooth transition when it does. Expose your Chatterino? Hell no. There are a few people that could be too fair. There's one that is immutable. Just ban AI, easy. It's really a crash if it's smooth. No, that's fair. I just don't want, like... Because I do think AI is cool. I think AI is nice. I think it's a cool tool for things. I don't like people selling AI art. But that's less of a AI problem and more of a capitalism problem in my eyes. I don't like markets moving away from, like, necessary things to invest in AI because it's so profitable. I don't like, hey, We built an AI server farm here. So we need the water of this area. So the residents who had drinking water here, figure it out. Start buying bottled. I'm not done with that. This guy flirts with ChatGPT. I have never in my life used ChatGPT. I suspect it's going to be bad. Guess I really don't know you that well. I mean, so AI has a lot of really good uses. Guess I gotta quit so I stop being such a fake fan. There's the obvious, like, outlier medical uses, right? Using AI to detect cancer cells in X-ray scans. That's like, you know, I throw this out. Oh, so you hate AI? So you want people to die of cancer? That's like, no. But that's like the obvious most good use of it. I think there's a lot of cases of it being fine. The memes, that shit's great. You know, stuff like that. You can't ban technology. I don't think it's possible.
It's more like, what is your line in the sand on what you consider ethical AI?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, no matter what, Gen AI is here to stay.
Mm-hmm. Like trying to ban BitTorrents. They use it here to see if seniors have gotten out of their bed in nursing homes. I accept I could be mistaken, but it seems like AI is only good for providing an arguably passable version, something one doesn't have access to. That is a very specific and like isolated case of AI. Because there's a lot of stuff that AI is just, it's great for, right? Your definition there doesn't really apply to my medical version. I like trying to ban BitTorrents. Yeah, once it goes out there, there's no one doing it. Let me use AI to clone your voice to call your parents for a ransom scam. No! No, but I also don't want my grandparents to be baited by an AI Jesus crabfish video and send all their money to some Middle Eastern prince. See? That's a bad use. And like, nobody wants that. Well, except the scammers, but so much better than me at writing code. It's insane. I may have missed the medical use. So like, they have been using AI, Leo, to detect cancer cells in X-ray scans. So like, you show an X-ray scan, and it's and the big story, the big one that happened is 5 years ago, probably like 6 or 7 at this point. God, 6, 7. That wasn't on purpose. They looked at an X-ray, and the doctor was like, "Yep, clean." I said, Yulind, I'm so fucking brain rot, send fucking help. And they ran it through the AI. Let's see if it can accurately tell if there's cancer. And it had like 95% accuracy. But there was like one scan where it was like, there's cancer here. And the doctor looked at it and like, that's not cancer. This is false. 5 years later, the woman that they had done the X-ray of had cancer in that exact spot. The AI scan had detected the tiniest little blip of cells and was like, this is AI. Or this is AI. This is cancer. And a doctor looking at it was like, this is not. AI has like overnight absolutely replaced medical professionals that specialize with X-ray scans. It's like they just cannot even remotely be as accurate as AI and computer scanning is. So it's like, AI is pretty cancerous. So it's like, there's people, and this sucks, but you know, for the good of the world, it's better. There's people who are like, I've been looking at X-ray scans for 20 years, and now my job is dead overnight. A literal machine does what I studied for 20 years, and it does it better than me. It does it better, more accurately, and faster. Are people grouping up? Well, AI is some big thing. Is just an all-encompassing word for many different types. Feels so weird. I don't disagree. I was watching a movie clip. They're doing calculations and reading off a sequence. Oh, we're at 6. We're at 6. Expressions, lighting. Oh, I'd actually like turned that off when I recalibrated. Hi, Juice. So much better than me writing code. I have missed the medical use. Same, but it's not a high bar to clear. Sequence of numbers, and they said 21, and I was like, it would be awful if they also said 67. Imagine my fucking shock. AI is pretty cancerous. AI cancer. I hate how everything is AI. Like, at this point, the 20 question game would be counted as AI. Huh, okay, that's legit. And we find...
I think the main thing that people don't like is just Gen AI specifically. Anyone who's going after like all AI, they're probably just a moral grandstander.
The worst of those I've seen is people going after Vocaloids. Like, are you...
That's not even AI.
I know! It's the stupidest thing.
Pre-recorded voices like spliced together. It's like calling YouTube poop AI.
I know! Get me out of this world. Get me out of this world. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere comfy. Ooh, I know. We're gonna go to one of my favorites. We're going to Sunrise. Friends. Drop portal.
Go. No, this game hates me.
Anchor, local, Pensy, portal. I love that autocorrect is just AI now. So now if we all in a collective start misspelling words, AI will start thinking that's the correct way to spell it. Collective, that's language. People that say things like AI is bad are just inherently uneducated in what AI actually is. How do people get AI to detect cancer but it adds up numbers incorrectly for me? I wish I could tell you. Oh, that's loud. Colliders, plushies. SFX. Vocaloid equals clanker, die. That's a problem. 2000 AI is not the same as 25 AI. Skill issue. AI has evolved to mean anything a computer does that I don't understand. Yeah, kinda. AI is bad. It's bad at what it does. There's feeling that just because generative models are evil means that all sorts are, which is frankly absurd. Man, but my 9 miles? Well, you weren't the one that got me to 12 incline. Is generative AI is so good, why can't it generate more jobs? Maybe someone's found a legit use for it, considering how much we're dumping into it. I think I've said my stance on AI, but I feel like the room's a little tense right now to say it again. I think the bigger issue with AI is capitalism. I feel like if we had a lot of basic human needs provided and didn't need a job to live, AI wouldn't be so bad, because right now it replaces jobs, and that's like the problem, right? You know, an artist that needs that money to live, and suddenly AI is, you know, cutting into their bottom dollar. That's problematic for the artist. Where am I putting this camera? I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to... Nope. That was the wrong thing. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to put it there. Anchor world. Okay. You know, if it was, like, not as profitable as it is, there would be a lot less investment in AI to the point that it's, like, affecting people's lives so negatively, and I feel like it'd be a lot less of an issue. Right now, the problem is that, one, it cuts into jobs that people need to live, and two, the big businesses are investing so much money into it that it's like taking away things from people, right? AI has so much like processing power put into it, so much like land space and power space. It needs a lot of water for cooling purposes. And that's fine until it starts taking away that water that's needed by people. That's when it's like, uh-oh, I don't like that, right? People need computers in today's day and age. And now with, all these companies going all in AI, and it being like, hey, we're not going to make fucking RAM anymore because, we just want to invest everything in AI. That's like, uh-oh. That's kind of problematic just because it affects normal people. If it wasn't for those two things, I feel like AI would be a lot more just, this isn't such a big deal. I'm taking this off. I'll take these off. Ugh.
Ooh, take it off.
Oh my god. Dude, that 20 questions game is actually insane. It's so good. Love how AI collects data in 2 seconds. That would take me an hour. If it were sustainable, I wouldn't care. I'd be annoyed that my Windows search doesn't work anymore. But I wouldn't be as critical as I am now. Yeah, I still remember that Indian version website of it. We will always automate jobs. We've done that since even when we created the concept. Well, here's the thing. We have a lot of jobs that we could automate. We just choose not to because there's we need to provide jobs. People need to earn a living. They need to make money so that they can pay for rent, pay for food, pay for clothes, pay for, them to exist in society. But the actual jobs required for everything to get taken care of and done does not match the actual pool of available workers. It's only 70% or something. We just have bullshit jobs. And so the more we automate, the lower that number gets. With AI, we could get really low. Our unemployment could be 80% if people didn't need these jobs to live. But they do. And that's very much a problem. Automation, I want us to live like Wall-E. I want a society where there's 3% of the population working. Everybody just gets the stuff they want. Everything is just perfectly recycled, sustained, maintained by automation, robots, maybe some AI. And everybody just has all the time in the world to do whatever they want. Pursue hobbies, pursue helping people, pursue just being a good person or a skill. And that's what I envision as a dream utopia. I don't think we're ever getting there, by the way. Yulind wants to kill the earth. Let's go. But we're just nowhere close to that. And right now we're at a point where you need to earn a living. We need to incentivize work, which we do by earning a wage, which you can do to pay to fucking exist. Which I think we're at our level of technology, we're past the point of needing that. We could have people that don't necessarily need to earn a living, and we should be earning luxuries. But I think that transition is very, very hard, especially when we've put so much pride and fulfillment and, elevation of the people that do work hard and do a good job. So that now it's hey, these were things that were incentives to get you to do this. But now they're less incentives to do those things. I think they should be more to get luxuries. Oh, this guy has this fucking luxury car. He busted his ass off for that. Good for him. But it's not something necessary to live. This isn't a fun topic particularly, but we'll always automate jobs. It isn't. Remember the good old days of the .com era? Everyone in their months investing in anything and everything that had their own website because that shit looked like the future, man. Yeah, I could do 1 million calculations a second and it's all wrong. Yeah, for log parsing, it can look through hundreds of thousands of lines and find patterns. It's wild. Make the clinker work. The other problem is that people code AI very poorly and make it super complex and smart when they could have just made a dumb program that uses 1/10 the process power. I just realized no pink hair. Only in the Gyaru outfit. In the gyro outfit and the punk outfit, the hair color changes. Every other outfit, it's still pink. But yes, it's blonde. Okay, now I'm going for real. Be good, Yulind. Bye, Leo. The companies don't care about your living. If it was profitable to automate jobs, they would without hesitation. They tried. They absolutely tried, Pesto. McDonald's was going to dump like 80% of their workforce like 15 years ago or something. And the government basically begged them not to. The government was like, you can't do that. That will skyrocket unemployment. And McDonald's was like, why would we not do this? It'll save us money. And now McDonald's gets massive tax cuts along with other businesses this size for providing, a certain level of jobs. If they provide a lot of jobs, they get tax benefits. The government literally pays them to make up that difference of the money they would save by automating because we have to have people working. We could have people on UBI just getting, a set amount of money from the government, and restaurants and places like that automated. They would be more accurate. They would be more clean. When I say accurate, your order would not get messed up. People would not be wasting time working 8 hours a day at a McDonald's. They would just, get stuff taken care of. And the restaurant would run better and faster. But because we have to provide those jobs, people have to spend 8 hours a day there working to earn that money that the government pays to McDonald's to provide that job to run a business at a less efficient. It pisses me off so much. You did so well today, Yuli. Thank you. Hold on. What is that? Emo Yasu. B-gauge cut population. Yulind wants to kill the earth. Let's go. I just want a goon. Yulind wants us all to get fat. Let's go. I don't want to get fat. In fact, the opposite, Trogdor. If everybody had time off, they would have more time to take care of themselves and be healthy. I was very unhealthy when I worked a job. The moment I stopped working a standard job, I lost 70 pounds. So it's like, I don't think it would actually be like Wall-E, where everybody's so fat they're in little like hover chairs. I think it would be like, food, clothes, all that stuff is taken care of, and people would do what they want. There'd be people that like, oh boy, I get to play soccer 7 days a week. They'd be fucking great fitness. There would be people that like, they just want to travel the world doing me talking about society, capitalism, and universal basic income. Hi, femboy, bussy, inspector. Ooh. Good lord. I think people would have more time to take care of themselves. Thank you, Octal Mage. Yulind wants us all to eat gruel for the rest of our lives. If we have gruel that we can then shape, texturize, and flavor to like taste and feel a certain way, but it's actually just the nutritional paste, oh fuck yeah, I want us eating gruel. I want to live like Wall-E too. Put trash in my tummy, meet pretty robot girl, live happily ever after. They were forced to by the government. Socialism without the socialism. I just want a goon based. Yeah, but who profits from us being healthy and happy? I don't want it to be about profits. I want it to be so the people that could profit this just fucking can't. Eating fries if anyone cares. I care. Hell yeah. You're fucking making me want fries. We are reducing the population of all the old people are panicking. Actually, insane name, 200 bits. Thank you. Didn't they already follow? There's a few femboy names that follow. My pink femboy communist. It's socialist. It's not communist. It's socialist. You gotta start doing sit-ups and squats. But then that's not gruel. Well, get to work. Eating fries if anyone cares. Great googly moogly. He be streaming. Welcome back, Techno. Remember the gruel they ate in the Matrix? It did not look great. Yeah, that was the Matrix. The Matrix was the war against AI, and they've been driven underground, and they're hiding, and they can't, like, have farms and, like, stuff like that. Is that a Sen on screen? It is. I can make the fries dream happen. Do you want to, Trogdor? I wouldn't be against that. I don't have any potatoes. So, like, yesterday, I didn't have, like, a standard dinner. I had, I had fucking a handful or two of ginger snaps. Matrix is a prophecy. Sentinel hug. God, I feel so shitty with this Trogdor. Do you want to buy me dinner? Is such a like. I hate begging. I hate asking for stuff like that. But you know that would be kind of nice today. Matrix is a prophecy. Matrix is a decent movie. I have seen the first Matrix. I've seen scenes from the other two. I think there's two others, right? It's a trilogy. I have seen some of the fights. Yeah, no, Matrix, it's a great movie. I love that it's a fucking trans allegory. I love that the two writers for it were trans women. And they just snuck in so many things that's just like, oh yeah, this is about being trans. And then somehow it got fucking hijacked and like being anti-trans is being fucking red pilled. It's like, that's the fucking hormone pill, you dumbass. Afternoon, the Matrix Lind. Once we have AI running for government, you know we're on the path to the Matrix. The Animatrix, which is so incredible. The Matrix isn't trans allegory. The Wachowski brothers are now the Wachowski sisters. Right. Message me after stream. Okay, Sen. Okay, Trogdor, thank you. I saw the Sen thing there. Wow, that's the worst time to fuck that up. Thank you, Trogdor. Mwah. Message me after stream. Are you saying that to Trogdor to message you after stream? I had other stories. I have 2 drama stories. I kind of got through all my good ones first. Tired? Who knows? I got through all of my good stories to start with. Well, okay, one of them's kind of a good story. And this is fucking crazy. In Toronto, a big kind of political content creator, kind of also just like, you know, this is how the way the world should work. Kind of somebody that's very adjacent to Andrew Tate. They were going to have a pro-rape, and I am being serious with that, convention meetup thing. And so this guy, it was going to be like, hey, let's have this like convention. Let's talk about what we should do. One of the things they want to make happen in society is in private residences, rape can't happen. So like a husband and his wife, which rape can happen there. They'd be like, nope, they're married. So, you know, her body is his. Doesn't exist. What the fuck? Yeah, no, that is exactly the response you should have to this. But also things like a guy invites a woman into his home. You know, you cannot rape her. It's his home. It's, you know, nothing like that. I feel like that's just putting a giant neon sign over your convention that just says, hey, cops, arrest these assholes here. Well, here's the thing. While it's super crazy, shitty, and horrible, and like, what the fuck is wrong with you? By all accounts, it's not illegal because you just believe these things. They're not going and doing them. They're just saying we should change the law to reflect this. And that's legal, but fuck you. Hi, Sleepies, but legal. They also had some other things. They had like dating tips of like coercive rape and like just shitty fucking people. The convention, here's where the story goes good. The convention was canceled. You wanna know why it was canceled? Because the Women's Boxing Club of Toronto said, hey, we'll be there. Started like punching their gloves together. And so they were basically like, the Women's Boxing Club was like, yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of you assholes. And they're like, we cannot guarantee the safety of our attending members, so we will no longer be holding our meetup. And it's like, holy shit, they folded like fucking losers. And these are the alpha males. These are the alpha guys. They Phil's just like,
that's not really how that works. So like once a like a public event is like that, and they make like a like a credible thing that there could be like altercation. you have to maintain insurance for public events like that, and then the insurance will pull out. If you don't have insurance, then the venue won't let you do your thing. That's most likely what happens with stuff like that. As soon as someone that's why people make those kind of threats of altercations, because then your insurance gets pulled out, and then the venue won't let you stay there.
Okay. So they're not wimps. It's just a money thing, but it got canceled.
I mean, they may be. I don't. How do I know? But I'm just saying, like, that's usually what happens with stuff getting canceled. Like,
okay. Either way, the women's boxing club was like, "Yep, we'll be there," and the event has been since canceled. Which that people like that even exist is like, good lord, why? Women boxers. Phil endorsing the manosphere. He's not. He's being, okay, let's be accurate. Let's be technically correct. He's not defending them. I feel like that's just putting a giant neon sign. Social media has done permanent damage to people whose opinion are solely, this thing is bad. Well, it's actually good, and I'm right, and you're all wrong. I don't know. That would count as probable cause. Oh yeah, did you see Tate's tweet? Why did I bother human trafficking when I should have just opened a Somali daycare? That's a real thing he said. I hate that guy. I mean, so he's not admitting to it. It's not like him being dumb and slipping up. It's him being like, oh, why did I do this when I could have just done this? Like, poking fun at the people that say he did, even though he absolutely did. I got pulled away by work, but is Yuli being a misogynist again? No, it's Phil. Phil's doing it, not me. It's Phil. God, I love your face tracking. I want it so badly. That's a real thing he said. What the fuck, women boxers? Oh wow, that's so edgy and crude. Who's an edgy boy? You are, Mr. Tate. Ooh, you're so edgy. Wow, amazing. Phil is secretly a Tate-adjacent social media influencer. He's not. That's him admitting to it, in my opinion. It's not him admitting to it. It's not like a dumb slip-up of him admitting to it. It's him being like, why would I bother doing this when I can just do Somali daycare? It's him being ironic. Either way, it's him being shitty, but... Hello, Cairo. Hi, Techno. Yeah, I don't think somebody with a wife and daughters would do that. A femboy, on the other hand, you have the debuff. El femboy points at games like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley. La Resista points at Valorant, League of Legends. My favorite VR chat pastime, laying down. True. Of being an assumed racist, misogynist, transphobic. Oh yeah, do your arm warmers still do that thing? They are. They're popping in now and then, I'm seeing. I don't know what's causing it. Oh, I got it for a second there. I don't know, but they're doing it. To be fair, there are a lot of femboys that are like that. Oh, there's a shit ton of them. I would almost say the majority of femboys fucking suck. Which, maybe that's my appeal. Femboy that isn't automatically horrible. They're just okay. I've been watching this femboy walk on a treadmill through World of Warcraft. They haven't said anything racist or sexist or like transphobic at all in an hour. This is crazy. That's so odd. You know what they say though? Assuming makes an ass out of you and Ming. That's not what they say. Yeah, there's my not as toxic streamer. Wait, Ming isn't here anymore. Oh, Cairo, I'm timing him out. I'm actually timing this guy out. I constantly tell him, I have one rule. I have one fucking rule. Good lord.
Wait, what's the one rule?
I have a few rules, but like, genuinely, like, don't name people even if we've had past drama with them. Sit in timeout for 5 minutes,
rule.
Cairo.
Okay, I have multiple rules.
I have, like, multiple rules. But that's the one Cairo keeps getting in trouble in and I keep yelling at him for. Shadow Realmed. I have a feeling I'm gonna get a DM of, wait, that's a person I didn't know. Is it assuming if I've been dragged into multiple femboy groups and almost instantly got the ick from them doing that? Yes, it is assuming. It's a very grounded assumption. It's a very realistic one, but it is still assuming. Is that actually a person you know? I can tell you off stream. I don't want to air laundry on stream, but mods get him. Only Cairo knows the rule. Oh, we didn't do holidays. Let's do that real quick. Wednesday, January 7th. Distaff Day? Distaff. Harlem Globetrotters Day. I'm Not Going to Take It Anymore Day. International Programmers Day. National Bobblehead Day. National Old Rock Day. National Pass Gas Day. National Tempura Day. Orthodox Christmas Day. Susan from accounting.
What is... Did you say I'm not gonna take it anymore day?
I'm not going to take it anymore day. So I guess if, like, you've been dealing with shitty coworkers, today's the I'm not gonna take it anymore to stand up for yourself. I guess. It's one of those holidays that I'm like, what kind of Hallmark ass, like, who thought of this? Who needed this? It's...
You go to the card section and it's like, I really like you. You've been nice to me. You know, don't go to the grocery store today.
No, Jesus.
I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Holy. Tempura Day wins. That was the only food. That one wins. I did have one more story. This one was, okay. So, Iron Mouse does a song. She makes it with a bunch of other people. Booby is in it. There's a bunch of, like, high profile, like, editors and sound producers. The song goes up on Spotify and YouTube. Somebody basically takes the song, downloads it, makes some, like, pitch shifts and, like, makes it sound a little different, uploads that to Spotify, and then they use bots to mass report the original song, and Spotify takes that one down. Well, Iron Mouse reports this to Spotify and is like, hey, there's a fake version of my song up, and the fake one gets taken down. But Spotify has not reinstated the original. So it's like the song that Iron Mouse came out with and published and worked on with a bunch of people is just not up, and Spotify support has basically not been doing shit about it. And so it's the past 2 or 3 days of that have just been VTuber drama. Do standard celebrities have to deal with this? Like, does Taylor Swift have to, like, post a song and then, like, that gets taken down and there's a copy of it and she has to be like, no, hold on. Yes? I figured they would, but how does it take 2 days? They just do it behind closed doors. It's not like 20 minutes to be fixed. Oh, and not like 20 minutes. Yeah, from what I hear, Spotify is just incompetent with this sort of thing, but VTubers are just pure
And I
nerds.
think Taylor Swift and Iron Mouse are in slightly different
Very
like,
much so.
leagues of popularity.
Very much so. But like, I don't know. I now think if this is like, well, if Iron Mouse, because Iron Mouse has a lot of money, a lot of resources to work with. If she's having this much trouble, what is it like for fucking smaller creators? Granted, they probably get targeted less for things like this, right? Taylor Swift's recording company probably deals with it. No, so one day Yulind gets the top. We'll at least try to. Okay. Boobies are in it, I'd hope so, yes. How does it take 2 days? The VTuber booby is in it. Taylor Swift's recording company probably deals with it. VTuber communicating equals Twitter chirping. So I bet Taylor might not even notice. How is this VTuber drama and just people and corporations being dog shit and not just? I mean, it's VTuber drama because it's affecting VTubers and VTubers are talking about it. But it really is just people and corporations being dog shit. That is what it actually is. It just goes into VTuber drama because it's VTubers. Yeah, that was my notes. The lighting thing from Zenny, Cairo playing Deltarune, Iron Mouse song, pro rape group and women's boxing club. Germany confirms one of the largest lithium deposits in the world. And awesome games done quick PoE 2 speedrun. It was 3 hours. It was 3 fucking hours. Oku, the Path of Exile 2 speedrun is 2 hours and 55 minutes on the games done quick. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so fast. I thought I heard Bro Rape Group, and it's not that. Bro Rape is a really funny college humor sketch from 15 years ago. It has Don Glover in it. Pro rape is, we think rape should be okay. Granted, they're not saying rape. They're not using that terminology, but that's just what it is. Old. Yeah. Just poking your friend's prostate as a prank. I must make a tweet longer. Oh, God. What time is it? We're almost at 1. Yeah. What did I hit? Oh, I hit the pillar there. Ugh, I'm getting hungry. It's a prank, bro. That was my notes. Where do we want to go today? We have another many targets. Ooh, I see where we're going. We have 2 of our friends doing a collab together. Blesky and the Noob are both playing Helldivers. So we are going to go there. It's a prank, bro. We'll go say hi to these 2. Logitech, can you do the thing? It's fine if you can, I'll do it. Thank you. /raid. The Noob 22. Did I spell that right? I did. Okay. The Noob is great. Blesky's great. They're playing Helldivers together. Are you gonna shower? After my nap. I didn't get that sweaty, so I started to at the end, but I didn't. Today I don't really have any plans for today. Tomorrow is game trailers. Tomorrow we will watch all the game trailers that have come out for last week. I don't think there's been too many, but I imagine they're gonna start picking up. Rippers. Why is that bad? Doesn't that mean you can join us, Ganna? I think that's mostly it. We did 6 miles. Thank you, Ish, for the incline. Thank you, everyone, for the support. I feel like I'm forgetting something. If I do, I'll think of it tomorrow. Thought I had more time. I love you. Bye. Okay.